face is so cool.
Ryukishi
Alright.
07 will be announcing something new on August 2. Teasing it is his first time with this type of work.
Oh, he's probably talking about Silent Hill F because he's the writer of Silent Hill F. You guys heard about that?
Öyle?
Did you hear that, Yasha? Oh, Yasha's dead.
I don't know. I'm really not familiar with this series.
No, like, I mean like the bird. Did you hear the bird?
Oh yeah, I heard.
Anyways, yeah, Silent Hill, I am not familiar with those series either, but I might check it out because it's Ryukishi.
Alright.
Mm.
We good then on your end, 7?
Yeah, the stream has started, by the way.
What about you, Edge? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, let's play them. No more Inferno Gay Fire, no more French Yoon.
French Yoon. Well, to be fair, there are no French characters in this case, right?
I don't believe so, actually. No.
That's unfortunate.
Oh shit!
The law, it's under the rubble.
You have to read your line.
The courtroom bombing incident. Hold on. Let me get into the. Oh my God! The incident perfectly symbolized the state of the legal world in this dark age of the law, where the law is under the rubble.
Where the law is under the rubble.
Mr. Wright brought it to a resolution of sorts.
There he is.
Pentonate was discovered to be the one responsible for the bombing. If only it were that simple. Somehow I can't help but think that there is a darker influence at work. One that's lurking in the shadows, waiting. That's why I want to review the trial that was taking place when the bombing occurred. After all, I've got more than a few personal stakes in it.
Great job, 7. That was very good law under the rubble impression.
It's like, I'm meant to be like edgier now, so I gotta like sound edgier too.
Yeah.
Right.
1 hour remaining until launch. Please begin.
Finally, Elon Musk.
True. I can't believe they made space in Ace Attorney. I thought that shit was a ruse.
We're ready here whenever you are.
So, the moon landing wasn't a
7,
thing.
how could you bomb up the spaceship?
No way, they bombed NASA.
Come in.
No! That's me there, by the way.
You're the lethal company guy?
Yeah, I'm the lethal company guy. They gotta collect scrap.
But why are they in the Deep Rock Galactic ship? This looks like the medbay in that game.
That sounds like Among Us.
True.
Now, 7, why would you kill the other lethal company guy?
No, we did not do that. That was clearly a mimic.
That was a mimic.
Bro, I'm already on the ship, waiting for the dog to leave so I can start it up.
Yeah. Oops.
Time for another trial to begin. But this one is different. Well, who wants to be question mark?
That was
Question mark,
female
question mark?
blip, so I'm just gonna assume it's Yasha.
Alright, Yasha, please
It's
go
me?
on. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you, but
Oh, see.
Oh, it's Woods.
are you alright, Apollo?
Was I making a scare face just now? Oh, hi, Juniper. Yes, I'm fine. I was just doing my Chords of Steel exercises. Now I'm all ready to go.
Yes, knowing you, I'm sure you will be just fine. Oh, I bought you a present from my garden.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I have some very bad news. I'm gonna be like right back. Somebody take over for me.
Alright.
My Apollo is gone.
That's right. My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes. She even says that if you look through the holes, it can help you see into the future. It's for good luck. Maybe later you can cook it and...
I'll be Apollo. Thanks for this. I'm gonna have some right now.
Oh my.
Mmm. Kind of tough though.
You can't eat it raw, but thank you for the enthusiastic try.
Whoops. If she didn't think me weird before, she will now. Gotta calm down. Oh shit. I didn't. You lied to me. I thought Athena wasn't here. Apollo, I'm sorry I'm late.
Hi, Thina.
Junie, I didn't know you were coming today. Did you come to cheer Apollo on? I get it. You sly little thing, you.
Thina, stop.
Edge?
Sure. Quit kidding around, Athena. The child's about to start any second. Is everything all set?
Oh, Apollo. When will you ever figure it out?
Figure out what?
Ah.
Wow. That was the longest sigh I've ever heard. I think I know who this is.
Oh, right.
There it is. Yeah.
I do want to be the defendant. This is it. It's all over for me. Whoops, wrong button. They're gonna find me guilty.
This is our client, Mr. Solomon Sol Starbuck.
Starbuck.
Old bad guy.
He's a very famous astronaut who happens to be an acquaintance of mine. You wouldn't know it right now, but he's usually a very upbeat and driven person. The scene of the crime this time happened to be the Cosmos Space Center. Back in high school, my best friend and I went there almost a little too much. But that's where we met Mr. Starbuck.
Wait, I just realized. I unironically just realized this. I've played this game before, and I didn't know up until now. His hate is shaped like a goddamn rocket. I
Wow.
didn't know this until just now. His head is shaped like a rocket. That is very funny.
It is. But ask about space travel and he would launch into story after story with so much passion. Back in those days, the man was 100% my hero.
Are you sure you're okay with being my lawyer, Apollo?
Of course I'm sure. I know you, Mr. Starbuck. I know you're not the type to commit murder.
Thanks, but... I was supposed to be in space right about now.
He's so depressed it almost seems like an act.
It is!
Launch getting called off must have been a huge shock.
I'll probably never get the chance to go into space again.
Don't say that. Don't stop believing. Besides, you just have to go into space again.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't think I could face Clay in the afterlife if I just rotted away in a cell. Clay Terran, and I can't believe he was murdered. I mean, he was such a...
Cute.
Hmm?
He's kind of cute.
Well, he looks like an anime protagonist. Like an anime protagonist. He looks like Kirito is what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
No, kind of. Nah,
I-
I don't really see the resemblance.
I mean, he was such a promising astronaut under your command. Yeah, he was a good guy. Always there to pick me up when I was down. No one loved life as much as him, that's for sure. He was always so full of energy, telling me, "You're fine, Mr. Starbuck." That's gonna start to get annoying. How could something like this happen to a guy like him, huh?
I've never seen Mr. Starbuck so down.
Sorry, that was a yawn. He's gone, and I'm going to prison. I wish I could burn up like a shooting star right now.
Mr. Starbuck, you'll be fine.
Ah, what is it? What's with the yelling?
I'll get to the bottom of this today. You'll see. And in exchange, I want to go back into space for you and Clay. Promise?
Does that mean you have lots of evidence to prove my innocence?
Oh. Well, about that.
Whoops, sorry, wrong button.
We didn't get to investigate the area as much as I would have liked, thanks to the police.
Wait, do we even have evidence? We have the autopsy report. Victim was discovered on the third floor boarding lounge in the main building. Gotcha. I'm done for. I'm a goner. Everybody thinks I did it. Thought I was gonna soar like a comet, but I'm just gonna crash like a meteorite.
No, don't say that, Mr. Starbuck.
Don't count yourself out yet.
I know it's hard to lose a teammate, but you've got to keep going.
And what about you, Apollo?
What about me?
I was just thinking, wasn't Clay your best friend?
We need to focus on the trial right now. Are you all ready to go?
You and I, Edge?
Welcome back,
Oh,
Freddy.
Apollo's back.
Uh,
Apollo.
sorry, Athena, my voice just kind of got weird for a moment there.
You're good, Apollo.
The trial is about to begin. If the defense would please proceed into the courtroom.
Okay, here we go.
This is it. This is the one trial I can't afford to lose.
Wait, I'm a part of the defense? I thought I kept the up and lied to.
Mhm. For Clay's sake
Don't
and
worry
our
about it.
clients, I will find Clay's killer.
Typewriter sound. There we go.
Oh yeah, he has a bandage.
That is true.
Who's
Your Honor?
gonna be the judge? Okay,
I can continue to be the judge.
Yeah, because I don't think one's gonna
Sure.
speak much in this. She might as well have the judge also.
Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Solomon Starbuck.
Like Starbucks? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Justice?
Yes, Your Honor?
What happened to your eye?
I guess he got injured.
I'm fine. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm the big boss from the Metal Gear Solid franchise, Your Honor.
That is not true, Your Honor.
Are you sure? I don't...
When you can hear. Okay. I'm fine, Your Honor. The defense is ready. I was about to sing like Invisible. That's like a joke.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. He's been like this since yesterday. He keeps insisting it's just a Steve.
He's been pretending he's big boss since yesterday. He
Yeah.
thinks he is.
My bad, Your Honor.
I suppose it's something it doesn't want to discuss. Maybe it's entering a touchy age.
So what does this mean? Who's he entering a touchy age with?
Black Lop.
Obviously, yeah. Well,
No.
how do you guys feel about Clavier?
That is true. I did forget about it.
I mean, I feel like Clavier would be the more obvious love interest for Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. And the prosecution? The prosecution appears to be ready as well.
Silence.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Not yet. I'm not quite ready yet.
Hmm. Ah,
Why did he do it right at the prosecution is not ready? Well, it didn't take him long this time.
What's up with Blackwell?
no, then I shall give the opening statement.
Silence. No, not anymore. It's my turn. I'll do it.
Oh, he's being nice.
You will? What an unexpected surprise.
This time, I can't leave it to anyone else.
I see. Something is off with the two of you today.
Both of us got edgier.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Blackwell got nicer and Apollo got edgier. It's like the nature's
They
balance.
swapped
you know?
roles, yeah.
You both seem different today.
I mean, I think Apollo and Blackwell had their menstrual cycles synced up. And this is
Okay,
why this is
man.
happening. Yeah.
Okay.
Very well. Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you would.
It was just yesterday. Crimes in question occurred at the Cosmos Space Center.
That famous federal research facility of all things related to astrology, right?
Yeah, astronomy. It's astronomy. Anyway, a rocket was sent to launch from there. But at
Hey, Your
9:20...
Honor, I'm a Virgo, actually.
In his defense, please shut up, actually. What is up with Apollo today?
Multiple personality disorder.
But at 9:28 a.m., before they could even move the rocket to the launch site, kaboom! You get me, Your Honor? 2 explosive devices were detonated,
Like
and the launch was cancelled.
more like 2 explosive devices were detonated.
I get it. It's the reference to the guy from the first case.
My word, 2 bombs. Oh, dreadful.
W terrorism.
Hell terrorism, actually.
Hey, Edge, wanna be the witness in this case?
The defendant in today's trial is charged with both the bombing and with the murder. One Mr. Solomon Starbuck.
That guy looks stupid.
Look, his head is shaped like a rocket.
Oh my god, it is!
See, I didn't realize that when I was first playing. I just realized this now.
Oh my god, that is so stupid. I love it.
For whatever inane reason, he detonated a bomb on the rocket he
Detonate?
himself would be in. Paulo, shut up.
I know that guy.
Solomon Starbuck? I recognize that name. Isn't he that famous astronaut?
Correct, Your Baldness. Mr. Starbuck was the pilot of Hat 1, of the Hat 1 rocket 7 years ago.
Wait,
As you may recall, despite some interstellar trouble, his mission was a success. Some say it was a miracle he returned alive. I suppose you could say he's a living legend.
Oh, I remember now. He's become something of an international celebrity, right?
He is.
They even turned that incident into a movie and everything. I've got a real space pioneer in court today.
But even heroes tremble from their lofty heights. Returning to the subject at hand.
Ah yes, the victim was one Mr. Clay Terran, subordinate of the defendant.
Indeed, a loyal disciple brutally stabbed to death by his mentor.
Stabbed to death, you say? You mean his death wasn't a result of the bombing?
Correct. Despite his lofty dreams, the victim was seen as an interloper by the defendant. So, he was not sent into space, but to the universe in which we mortals cannot see. He's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Clay.
I think I've
Apollo,
heard enough. The game seems pretty clear cut at this point.
Apollo's playing Minecraft. He's like,
Yeah.
I need some more clay.
True. It seems the smelting's almost done.
Gotta get my
Oh.
iron.
Dude. Where did I drop my pickaxe at? Oh my god, how many chests do I have? All of them are unorganized too. How am I supposed to find my shit like this?
So he's too busy.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's one thing I'm curious about.
EXDP on Wake Up, seriously?
Apollo, it's not even the correct game.
No, I switched to Grand Blue.
That metal box next to the witness stand.
It says loser.
What purpose does it serve exactly?
It says loser. I just brought it here to be fun. Since you asked so nicely, it's your coffin.
He is pretty old.
Have mercy on me.
I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. It's evidence. Due to its immense size, we have little choice but to lay it where it rests now. I shall get to the contents of the box in due time.
Phew. I feel like I just lost 50 years of my life.
Dude, you had like 2 anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if you even had that much remaining.
Well, Zen, it is you, after all. You are Rafina. I guess it'll... I don't know, don't even read this line. I don't think you need to anymore. Well, he's dead.
Hold on, give me just a second.
Gotcha! Dude, Afina, you gotta see this.
What's up?
Those fucking Crucible Knights, man, I'm telling you. Fuck those guys, man.
Your Honor, do you even have 50 years left?
Inner monologue, Afina. Inner monologue.
Enough jabbering.
More like yapping.
Hey Ed, you want to be Bobby since I'm
Yeah.
Blackwell and Athena?
Mm-hmm. You would probably want a character at this stage, right? Edge?
Sure. Bobby Fulbright is the name. In justice we trust.
Ah, Detective Fulbright. Very well then. Please explain the details of this incident to the court, if you would.
What if there was Kaname Date in Ace Attorney?
What are you saying, man?
But if he was like an investigator, explaining it to the court, like Bobby is, or Gumshoe. And he like, instead of bringing in evidence, he just like forgets and he just like brings porno mags instead. Because, it's Date. That was like the one joke he had.
On it, first take a look at this pamphlet from the Cosmos Space Center. In it, you'll find a diagram outlining the overall layout of the Space Center. Ah, here we are. For a more detailed look on what's on the left side of this building. Take a look at this cross section that we the police have created. See the launch pad and the main building? The launch pad. Oh.
That's not you.
The launch pad is a square building, and the rounded structure is a main building, right?
Right? You got it! The incident took place in the Launchpad 1 and in the main building's lounge. I'll be using this diagram during my testimony. It'll make it easier to understand.
You guys want to know something?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of spoilers, but you'll see soon. Blackwell has a sister, and she's very hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright. Just before the rocket was set to launch, 2 bombs went off. Boom! Boom!
Oh, it's like the Boom or Doom guys on TikTok. You know those kids?
Huh?
You
No.
never seen them.
Nah. Nope.
It's just like a small family. They just go around, they eat things, and then they give it booms or dooms. So 5 booms out of 5 booms is like amazing. And
Wow.
5 dooms out of 5 dooms is really bad.
So what if it's 2 dooms? Sorry, so what if it's 1 boom tower out of 2 boom towers?
I don't know. Sorry.
On the second floor of the Space Center's main building and one in Launchpad 1.
Now's the time for
Thankfully, only the 2 astronauts were in the Launchpad 1 at the time. The 2 of them managed to make it back as far as the boarding lounge. But after the escape, one of the 2 was found stabbed to death.
A murder on top of a bombing? Detective, the victim was already dead by the time you arrived at the launch, correct?
Yep. Thinking who sabotaged the bombing, the defendant killed him right there in the rocket. Just look at this tragic photo.
That is very tragic.
Oh my! Is that a knife in the victim's chest?
Yes, Your Honor. It's the knife that cruelly ended this young man's dreams. We couldn't get any prints off of it though, because the defendant was in this spacesuit.
I never knew there were like British astronauts.
What?
I never knew there were British astronauts out there. That's crazy.
What?
Don't worry about it.
By the way, Detective Fulbright, why are the victim's helmet and right glove absent in this photograph?
We had to remove them to identify him, Your Honor. I personally removed his glove during the investigation.
That is glove though. Not just get rid of the helmet.
We had to
instead.
get his fingerprints to
Oh.
confirm his identity after all.
Good point. Never mind.
Yes, it would be very difficult to identify him without a face or fingerprints. Now, there's just one more thing I'd like to inquire about. What is this round thing next to the victim in this photo?
Excuse me? Something so important to the victim. He took it with him as he escaped the launch pad. A capsule that, apparently, contains asteroid samples. While obviously valuable for research purposes, it has no relations to this case.
I see.
It will have relations to this case.
No, it doesn't.
No, yes it does. If Blackwell says something is unrelated, then it's probably related.
No, guys, it's unrelated. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. So, we know that the bomb in the main building was on the 2nd floor. But where was the bomb that was in the launch pad I located? No, launch pad I? No, it was launch pad 1. Okay, no, that's not an I.
That one was on the rocket itself. It was situated around the central part of the rocket. Apparently, the area around the launch pad's elevator was a sea of flames.
Like a what?
I would like to submit this diagram report into the record.
The trial's just started, and we're already in a bind.
You get used to it. Besides, that's what cross-examination is for, right? Yeah, I think it's really funny how, like, every single trial in Ace Attorney has a defense at a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's how the game works.
Yeah.
That's how it works, yeah.
What if there was, like, an Ace Attorney game where, like, there's, like, a prosecutor that's, like, so fucking good, even though you're, like, an advantage, just, like, fucks you over anyway. That would be funny, I think.
Can't wait until we play Spirit of Justice. Moving on.
What the 2 astronauts were doing during the bombing, that'll be the key.
Alright. Launchpad 1. Two of them managed to make it back as far as the boarding lounge. But after the escape, one of the two was found stabbed to death. I don't actually know. But I mean, not a whole lot of
Something
things.
was discovered. Was found in his blade, but no fingerprints. Explosion sparked a fire in the middle of the launch pad near the elevator.
Whoops, I actually misclicked. I was trying
It's
to go
fine.
left.
And who was the first to find the victim?
Actually, there were two of them.
Space Center Director Yuri Cosmos
Yuri?
and Detective Candace Arm.
Candace Arm?
One of them was a detective?
Yep, Detective Arm specializes in bombings, you see. She and the director were ordering the evacuation following the explosion. They were also worried about the astronauts, so they hurried over into the boarding lounge. That's when they discovered the victim along with the defendant.
Two witnesses, huh? And one of them is a detective.
Whoops.
I doubt either one would have anything to say that would help me.
Wait, is this before case 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Instead, he's trying to give us as little information as possible.
Maybe Prosecutor Blackgull's got his tongue.
Well, don't let that hold you back. Keep pressing until we get what we want. And need, I guess.
I need him, Athena. That's what I need.
What?
Press that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna press these two.
So, while it would appear that the pair barely escaped with their lives, in actuality, one of them had been already murdered inside the rocket. And that's the angle the prosecution wants to push, correct?
You got it. In fact, that's what I've been trying to say this whole time. If the victim had been alive, he would have for sure tried to stop the bombing.
Is there any chance Mr. Terran could have been killed before he boarded the rocket?
They were both alive and well at boarding time and embarked under their own power. Their hearts full of hopes and dreams of space.
And then both their hopes and dreams were dashed.
If I may continue my explanation, after the evacuation order was given, the defendant made his escape, carrying the victim to make it look like a rescue.
Oops.
Are you sure it was only the two of them?
You have to say hold it.
Hold it! Are you
Okay.
sure it was only the two of them?
It was just before the spaceship was set to launch, so of course it was only those two.
Well, there could have been somebody else inside that rocket.
Silence! The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just enter the area from the lounge. One must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprint recognition device. And allow me to say it up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so.
Fingerprint recognition device? It sounds as futuristic and complex as a space center.
Actually, it's not as amazing as you think, Your Honor. Here, take a look at this photo. This is the door to in the launch with the fingerprint lock. Only personnel whose fingerprints are registered can pass through.
I see. That is very different from what I had in mind. And there is in either a record of the number of people that passed through that door yesterday.
Yes, there were only three: the defendant, the victim, and the director of the Space Center, Yuri Cosmos.
Yuri?
Doesn't mean it's possible.
Yuri!
True, I told you, it's Yuri. It's like, you know, you well done, so shit. That kind of Yuri.
Bum, bum, bum,
Then
my
doesn't that mean it's possible that the director is the one who did it?
Not a chance. He was in the main building when the bombs exploded at 9:28. Doing his job directing the launch. Besides having an alibi, he is no motive for committing these senseless acts.
He has a point. I guess the director can't be considered a suspect then. But what if he was?
Not sure would be bananas. Hold on.
There's-
Evidence.
Mhm.
You didn't say.
I
Only the
know. I'm not
principal
going to present it. Either.
Starbucks are authorized. An independent security company manages these.
I don't know. Probably this.
Can we?
Yeah.
Can you like review the evidence of every the evidence we have? Cause of
Reduce
death.
staff to
It was
death.
stabbing. That is the cause of death.
That.
The
Knife.
victim's blood, but no fingerprint could be lifted.
Bomb.
I literally had no ID.
No ID. What?
A biometric door operated by fingerprint recognition. Only the defendant, the victim, and the Space Center detective had access.
Hmm. No, hold on a second.
Hold on.
Okay, I tried to be a little silly.
Mhm.
I tried to be a little silly. It didn't work.
Didn't work out.
I can't believe I'm losing to the first cross-examination. What will Athena say? Oh, well.
Are we
Let's
supposed to press everything?
Let's try, I guess. Nothing to lose.
How powerful were the explosions?
You have to say, hold it.
Hold it! Mata!
Thank you.
Well, the one in the building wasn't strong enough to bring the place down. But the room it went off in was burned black. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. Due in a large part, of course, to me stepping up to lead the evacuation.
Wait, so what were you doing there in the first place, Detective Fulbright?
Ha 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 ha! I'm Bobby Fulbright, hero of justice. I'll be there whenever and wherever and whenever people need my help. I'll go to the other side of the world, or even the edge of the universe.
Edge?
Edging.
True.
Hmm.
I'm not sure he knows how far that actually is. But I guess I'll have to leave that one alone.
Admirable decision, Justice Dono.
What did you decide?
Anyway, could you describe what it was like at the Space Center at that time?
The bomb cut the power to the central bank of the elevators on third floor to launch. It was pitch black in there, I tell you. However, the security cameras and whatnot were running on emergency backup.
And how did the evacuation go?
I immediately and heroically whisked people down to Space Center's basement shelter.
It's a basement shelter?
1 second. It's just Inferno sending something. Yes, there's an emergency shelter beneath the Space Center.
An emergency shelter, huh? Oh, here it is. It's at the bottom of the diagram. The Space Center is pretty impressive to have its own shelter.
The power outage and evacuation seemed unrelated to the murder at this point. I guess I'll leave that aside for now. So, there were 2 explosions in total, correct?
Yup, that's right. Press the second statement then.
Hold it. Let me get this straight.
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
Alright, Athena, put on the Apollo Justice theme. Mr. Starbuck rigged the rocket as he was going to board with explosives.
Huh? What are you talking about?
If the defendant really did plant the bomb on his own rocket, he got caught in the explosion as well.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
I just thought of something really funny because Seven mentioned put on the Athena Apollo theme or something. I like the idea that every single like song that plays during the courtroom is just Athena playing it, and she's just changing it based on the mood of the courtroom.
True.
It's like, goddamn, the prosecutor objects, boom, put on the prosecutor theme. We
True.
object, boom, put on our theme. Like she has an MP3 player.
Athena, turn off that fucking TikTok song. I wanted a refreshing piano melody.
No.
Athena, no California girls in court.
California
Girls
girls were
were
unforgettable.
unforgettable.
Daisy
Duke's
Duke's
bikinis
bikinis
on
on top.
Like right.
Sunset. I don't remember the rest.
I don't remember the rest either.
Fine. A simpleton for simpleton.
More like a
Fulbright.
skeleton.
Fulbright, the bones.
There's magic in them,
Understood.
sir.
The defendant actually had astrophobia.
Astrophobia? What's that?
A fear of space, naturally. Just the thought of space can cause the afflicted to freeze up. And so, in his turn, the defendant found a way to stop the launch at the last minute.
That's absurd.
Unfortunately for you, we have evidence. Take a look at these.
What are they?
These
Drugs.
what, sir?
These anxiety tablets were found among the defendant's possessions. Apparently, he was taking them in secret to quell his fears.
There are a multitude of problems with the rocket Mr. Starbuck wrote 7 years ago. Rumor has it threatened to crash a number of times as well. That was, of course, very traumatic for Mr. Starbuck.
Objection! But that doesn't mean he'd go as far as to blow up his own ship.
Silence!
What if he just, like, quit his job?
The defendant couldn't bear Tamara's good name now, could he? No, not after the media had branded him Soul Starbuck, space pioneer extraordinaire.
More like Soul Bad Guy.
That's what I said. Given these conditions, the defendant could hardly run away like some past mutts.
What, so that's why you think he resorted to the bombing?
Naturally, he constructed this act of sabotage in an attempt to blow up the space center.
Oh my god, what is that police behind you?
Sorry, I'm a cop. I'm a prisoner, you know. Obviously, they're coming to get me, sort of thing.
I see you.
Which would effectively abort the launch, but spare his reputation.
My eye!
I'm sure you understand why we have to bring justice down on this atrocious criminal.
I think that pretty much covers the details of the case. Only the victim and the defendant were on the launch pad when the former was killed. If this is the truth, then only Mr. Starbuck could have carried out this crime.
Little I could get out of him only hurt my case. Excuse me for the popping sound, though.
Justice, Dono. Foolish is the warrior who rushes headlong into battle. Preparation is an essential element of battle, so I advise you to take a gander at this.
What is it?
Footage from a security camera. As the two astronauts emerge from the bowels of the Launch Pad 1 corridor. Boarding launch security camera captured a desperate escape. Now, I would direct your attention to what the defendant is shouldering. Which you can see is none other than the lifeless body of the victim.
What?
I was gonna ask something.
Mm-hmm.
I never took, like, antidepressants or anti-anxiety pills or anything like that. Does it actually work?
Eh,
Like, do you actually just take pills and then suddenly you're not afraid anymore?
I mean, I think it just like regulates the hormones in your brain, so it's like slightly better. But I don't think it like actually fixes the problem. Also, you can't have sex
Yeah.
anymore when you take them.
I know painkillers work. Painkillers are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Vale.
Probably the best human creation today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure antidepressants just like regulate your like happiness hormones and whatever. I think
I'll
that's
be
like
back.
all it does. And because of this, like your like body is like it like can kind of have like weird side effects, and for some people it just like straight up doesn't fucking work. So yeah,
Hmm.
it's interesting.
I'll also be right
Oh,
back.
sorry.
Give me a second. Are you
Mhm.
good?
All right.
Man, I'm
I-
I'm like tired today. Jesus, I can't yell at all. Excuse me.
Oh, same.
hmm
Ooh,
Oh my god.
it's such a sleepy day. Even my cat is really dead.
This is a
Yeah,
slower day, I think. Maybe it's the weather or something. I don't know. But like, okay. Yasha, I was like just scrolling through Twitter, yeah? Have
Mhm.
you like do you know anything about Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber?
Only the survey thing, like
Yeah.
common knowledge, but that's it.
So somebody like there's a YouTuber, right? He's like called Tommy in it. He's like this British guy. And he went to the Dream like world. He like there was like a server that he had, and he like was visited the world of the server, and I'm like looking at the Twitter, right, and the comments are like, "Look, it's Epstein Island, it's Epstein Island in Minecraft. I can't believe he's visiting it."
It's what island?
Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein. You know him?
I don't think so.
You don't know about the Epstein memes? Huh.
Maybe I know, but not the name.
Hmm. And now my joke is stupid. Now it doesn't make any sense.
No,
Aw.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry, squad. I'm back.
Hey, son.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes.
He's a pedophile.
Yeah, he is. And he has an island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Now
want me to say?
you know Yasha. I like told her about like a funny Twitter post that I saw. It's like kill off time. And then she was like, I don't know who that person is.
You don't know who Epstein is.
I don't know.
He had like a whole island of children.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not in Minecraft, okay?
Not in Minecraft.
Not in
real
Minecraft.
life.
Yeah, he bought a real life island and he was trafficking children.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, a lot of major US politicians and celebrities have been there in that island, like Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking was
my
like
God.
he liked kids, apparently.
Very, very blunt way to put it there.
hmm
Alright.
Also, Donald Trump, a lot of like fucking U.S. secretaries and like senators, fucking pretty much like any president ever.
Disgusting.
hmm
Moving on. No more Epstein.
Right.
This lines up exactly with what the prosecution has been asserting.
I should have known Blackle would have something like this ready.
Apollo. How exactly did they determine that Clay was already gone in that footage?
I see what you mean. Whether Clay was still alive at this point is pretty crucial. Your Honor, please take a look at the footage.
Another look at the footage.
Isn't it possible that Mr. Terran was still alive here and Mr. Starbuck was helping him?
Why? I believe you're right. One man carrying the other to safety. What a beautiful expression of friendship.
Silence. Perhaps that's what it looks like to a one-eyed hothead and a dotard. But it only makes sense if the victim's dead body.
What do you mean?
Fulbright, explain it to Justice Dono. Was that still dead?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so. You got it. Ready, kid? If the murder had occurred in the lounge, someone could have spotted it. Anyone can enter the lounge, after all. Doing it while they were alone in the spaceship. That's a horse of a different color.
Objection! But you can't deny that there's a possibility that the murder could have happened in the lounge. All that video shows is that man helping his fellow astronaut out.
Silence. Your assertion is based on emotion. It's based on your belief that Mr. Starbuck would surely
Holy
help
shit.
his own disciple.
Blackle really hit him with the... Mr. Apollo? Appeal to emotion fallacy.
Quite literally. Facts don't care about your feelings, son. But you have no logical explanation as to why the victim could still be alive.
Unfortunately, Mr. Justice, the prosecution is right. Your argument is lacking in sound logic.
But it sounded perfectly logical to me. I mean, I know about romance.
I know you.
Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no further objections,
I'm gonna get pass on the verdict now.
I believe it's time to bring this cross-examination to a close.
Objections? Well,
Hold it!
Alright, take over this for me, Athena. I'm gonna kill Ornstein and Smo right now.
Your Honor, the defense requests a little time to rethink and regroup.
Given the facts, I'm not sure I see the need.
What is it, Athena?
It's just, there's something that's been bothering me. And if it isn't the defense stalling for time, as always.
It works, though.
Very well, I'm feeling generous. You may have a small measure of time. Yes! You have
5,
5
4.
seconds.
Oh my god, I was right!
Yeah. 5 seconds? After that, I declare this cross-examination to be closed.
I am back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Paulus, raise your gavel high. It's time for a countdown. We asked for 5 seconds of silence. We asked for time, and Black will give us 5 seconds.
Oh,
Ready?
We don't have time. Spit it out, Athena.
I 3 more seconds.
Dude, the judge is stalling for us, and so we lose. Look, I don't think the prosecution's explanation is very complete.
Meaning?
Meaning there's something missing. Like, they conveniently left it unexplained.
Something they didn't explain? Something they didn't explain? Ah, you're right. I think I know what you're talking about.
There's a lot more than 5
Your
seconds.
5 seconds are up, Mr. Justice. Is there anything about the prosecution's argument that you'd like to rebut?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, there is. There is something the prosecution has yet to make clear in this court.
Well, if you put it that way, what is it that the prosecution has failed to explain?
Motive for murder, yeah, that makes sense.
Or why the body was...
I think it's why the body was moved. Because, like, what if he
Yeah.
saw him bomb? You know? The bomb.
They have failed to explain why Mr. Starbuck would bother bringing the body back at all. Yeah, you know what? He could just, like, go to space and just, like, you know, fucking,
Leave
throw
him
his
there.
body out of the fucking ship and, like, nobody would ever find him. He's literally in space. The fuck they're gonna do? Get up to space just to retrieve a body? No, they're not gonna fucking do that.
Well, I mean, there's two problems with this.
Mhm.
First of all, the rocket exploded before they could go to space, so I don't think it's gonna take
I
off.
mean, what if there was no bomb though? What if he just wasn't an idiot and didn't
True.
put any bombs in it?
What if
True.
it was in everyone's imagination?
The second issue is imagine you go to space with a group and only you come back.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? What do you be like, oh, lost him to space. Oopsie poopsie.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it's possible that like in the fucking like empty vast void that is space, like it is possible to like lose your life due to some unfortunate accident or incident. Maybe like you stayed at the sun for more than 2 seconds and now you're like fucking becoming dust or something.
Let's try that. Let's try that. You and I, let's go to space, and I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to come back. And then let's see if I go to prison.
What if I killed you first?
No, I'm going to kill you.
No, I will kill you actually.
No.
What if I put cocaine in your water?
In my what?
Water.
The defense would like to proceed.
The defense is arguing. Give us a second.
Give us a second. Your Honor, please give us five seconds, like fucking.
Yeah, 5
Bono.
more
1,
seconds.
2, 3, 4,
That's
5.
not
Go
how,
on.
that's not how counting works.
Yes.
You're counting too fast.
1,
You give us
2.
5 more seconds because of that.
Yeah. Huh?
3,
No. You're
4.
doing it all wrong. Exponential
5.
penalty. Give us 1 minute.
1.
Yep. You're
2,
supposed to say it in Spanish, actually.
3.
Yeah.
4, 5.
Duo. Tres. That's Latin actually. I'm kind of funny like that.
Alright, Apollo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
Wait, you know
That's
the French
long
numbers?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I know how to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go on.
Apollo?
Yeah, okay, well, I guess we will continue. If the defendant wanted to kill the victim, why didn't he just like leave his body in the rocket? Why go through the trouble of bringing him all the way back to the boarding lounge?
Oops.
Oh, that's true. I don't think we've heard the prosecution's thoughts on that yet.
That's because they have not, Your Honor. After all, how does one explain something so illogical? The prosecution is claiming that the other defendant moved the victim's dead body. But what if the entire premise of that argument is wrong?
Then let's hear your theory, Mr. Justice.
Justice.
The defense proposes that the defendant didn't kill the victim. He was helping him.
Fulbright. Explain it for our sad friend here before I nod off to his monotone monologue. Inform him exactly why Space Boy moved the victim.
Huh? They've gotta be joking.
It's simple. Mr. Starbuck did what he did to direct suspicion away from himself. He wanted to create the impression that he heroically risked his life to save his partner. That's why he made sure to make it to the security camera so there would be a record.
At very least, he appears to have achieved success with you and the old man.
Hmm. Wow, this only happened like 2 minutes ago. We need a flashback. This is like Persona 5. Right
Well,
now,
man,
you're
this
useless to
is
me.
just-
All you do is eat away at my life.
What a beautiful expression of friendship.
Useless?
Go on.
The average person wearing a spacesuit weighs easily over 200 pounds. Saving the life of a partner who weighs as much while trying to escape deadly flames. What a dramatic sob story, fit for the silver screen.
Indeed, I was completely taken in by the humanity of the story.
You see, yet the true ending is that all traces of his hammy act were meant to be blown up. Yes, and now we arrive at the thrilling conclusion. The third explosion. Objection! What are you talking about? There was no third explosion.
Silence.
Silence. Indeed, you're correct. That is thanks to Detective Arm. It was she who identified and secured the bomb. However, it doesn't change the fact that the third bomb was still discovered in the launch. Still coffin beside the witness stand. That would be a bomb transport case. We used that to transport a deactivated bomb here. It was found in the launch. A bomb in the form of a most distasteful toy. What? One on the second floor of the main building, one on the launch pad, and one in the lounge. Defendant planned to set off 3 fireworks displays. Fortunately, the third was discovered before it could be detonated. For had it not, the victim's body and other vital evidence would surely have been immolated. You didn't say objection, Your Honor.
Objection!
Before you utter a word, know that the evidence supports me.
It's like he's reading my mind.
As it is still undergoing forensic investigation, I do not have the evidence on hand. However, know that a peculiar item was found in one of Mr. Starbuck's pockets. Specifically, a bomb detonation switch.
You found what?
I suspect the defendant had no time to destroy such damning evidence. When the Space Center director and Detective Arms stumbled across the murder. So he thought to hide it in his pocket. Feeble brain that he is.
No. Mr. Starbuck would never do anything like that.
Is my game frozen? My game crashed! What? What?
I know.
No way.
I thought they
Blackpool
would
can
make
just crash your game like that? That guy's OP as shit, dude.
Dude! 7, your evidence was so bad you actually made him crash my game.
Yeah, you're like so fucking angry. He's like, no, get this guy out of the game. Fuck him. Kick him out.
Dude, don't do that again, man.
This is the most well-ported Japanese game of all time. Back.
Bum 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 daga dum 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 bum bum ba da 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 dum daga dum da da dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da dum da da dum.
Oh my god, I didn't know Blackwell had the goddamn such a power, dude. Give me a second. Whoops. Gameplay, text skip. Objection.
Be right back.
Take your time.
There we go. This is where we were. 7. Oh, too late. Dude. What? No. Hello? There we go. Oh,
Hello, hello. He's muted for whatever reason. I don't.
that's fine. Justice Dono, open your eyes and see the truth.
I guess I'll be Apollo for the time being, and the judge too.
Sure.
This appears to be irrefutable evidence that the accused set off the explosions. No, there has to be some kind of mistake. This can be the truth.
Still can't accept it? You'll believe in your client, come what may. Then why don't you cross-examine the defendant himself?
There's
This
gotta be a
has got
trap.
to be a...
Oh,
Welcome
he's
back.
back.
Oh,
It's like Blackwell's controlling the entire game. You quite literally, yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
he did crash the
He
game.
literally
So, like,
crashed my game. He is controlling it.
yeah, it seems like he was waiting for me to bring up the body moving issue.
Why do you say that?
Because he had just the right argument when I pointed it out. And to really rub it in, he had to decisive piece of evidence up his sleeve too.
And to rub it in even further, you broke our game.
He was trying to shake my faith in Mr. Starbuck and break me down.
Then making you cross-examine Mr. Starbuck at this point was a part of his plan too. Totally underhanded, but I wouldn't expect anything less from him. Now let us hear from the arch-villain, the fiendish murderer himself, farmed astronaut Sullivan Starbuck.
Oh.
Ugh.
Witness, state your name and occupation, please.
Sullivan, sorry? Sullivan Starbuck, astronaut.
He does not have his own.
Ah,
Do you want me to take him? Because you have like 3 characters at this time.
it's up to you, yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Okay, sure. How did this happen? Mr. Starbucks, you aren't really looking very well. Will you be able to give testimony?
He's also tired this day, huh?
No.
Just like me and Yasha.
Mm.
Well, unfortunately, no is not an option. You are being accused of the Space Center bombing and the murder of Clay Terrain.
By the way, instead of playing for like 6 hours straight, can we play for like 3 hours or something today?
An hour straight? Gotcha.
No. Instead of 6 hours straight.
Yeah,
We can
play
play like
for
less.
10 hours.
No, we're not playing for 10 hours.
Not
I'm
playing
back.
for 10 hours?
No.
Welcome back,
Oh,
Yasha.
you
I
want
would-
to play for 12? I see.
No, I would rather play a time that is less than 6 hours. Which is, we normally play for 6 hours.
5 hours and 59 minutes?
True. That is technically less than 6
Yasha,
hours.
continue.
Please testify to these allegations. Hello, Burb.
Mind if I take this suit off? It's getting really heavy.
Silence. It's not the weight of the suit that you feel, but of your sins. Prepare to carry that weight for the rest of your life.
Banish me to the moon. I don't care anymore.
Wow, that was super negative. Is he going to be alright up there?
He'll be fine, I think. As long as he doesn't totally give up and say he did it, that is.
I didn't kill him. All I did was support Clay over my shoulder and get us out of the rocket. Like always, I took the elevator down into the middle level and headed for the corridor. Clay had passed out by the time he got by the time he got the order to evacuate. I didn't kill Clay. I was trying to save him.
So you assert you didn't set off the bombs or murder the victim?
I know that guy.
Ha 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 ha. But I bet you think I'm lying, right?
I reserve all judgment until after I've heard your full testimony.
I'm sure you don't believe me. Sorry. I bet you don't even believe I'm an astronaut.
I do. I don't think the judge doubts that.
Who would wear a suit like that except an
That's
astronaut?
what they want you to think.
I will say that when I saw you in that movie. You appeared quite courageous, though I suppose reality never quite lives up to fantasy.
I guess I'm just a big disappointment. I really don't care what happens anymore.
Oh
me for
no,
a
he's
second.
completely given up.
Ah. Why were there question
What?
marks there?
Harassing. Sorry, I had to do something. If you were to join me in the clink, I imagine that annoying sighing of yours would rub off on the other inmates. Like how it rubbed off on Prosecutor Blackwell a second ago?
Huh?
Oh, that was me sighing.
7.
Huh? That was Blackwell sighing? I thought I said that. I didn't say it? Mr. Starbuck's testimony contains a glaring contradiction. The question is, what does it mean? Even if Mr. Starbuck is my client, I can't be gun shy now. It's time to find out the truth.
Mother, evacuate. I then killed Clay. I was trying to save him. Explosion sparked a fire on the
Oh,
second floor of the main building in the middle of the launch pad near the elevator. It's probably
yeah,
that, right?
so, yeah, that one.
Hold on, let me save. I don't want to be like Inferno.
Objection!
Mr. Starbuck, I need your testimony
Apollo,
to be as accurate
you
as
need to say
possible.
objection.
Objection! Excuse me, I kind of forgot.
Idiot.
I'm not in my
Yeah.
top form today.
Was I not being accurate?
No, because it's impossible for you to have taken the elevator down to the middle level.
What makes you say that, Mr. Justice?
Please recall where the bomb went off in Launchpad 1. Also recall that after the explosion, the middle level of the elevator was engulfed in flames. Because, you know, the
Mhm.
Oh,
explosion.
you're right. Which means...
Exactly. The Launchpad's elevator would have been unusable. In other words, Mr. Starbuck, your statement is decidedly inconsistent with the facts.
Why? Oh my god. Why did you put it back
Took the
in?
helmet. Among Us.
Mission command! Mission command! Do you read me? Come in, please!
Objection!
Objection! This mission command. I order you to pay attention. Stop this nonsense and answer my questions, Mr. Starbuck.
Ah, my helmet. Ah, my oxygen tank. Oxygen concentration and body temperature declining. Requesting medical assistant. Ah!
Poor guy, dude.
Wow. Can't believe he's Australian.
Mr.
Boy.
Starbuck, we are not in space right now.
How do you know that you're wrong?
Please stop pretending you have lost consciousness and stand back up. Just fading.
I apologize, Your Honor. I forgot I was still on Earth.
I feel like we all just got a real glimpse of Solomon Starbuck, the astronaut.
Yeah, he seemed more like an astronaut now than he was doing all that sighing. Mr. Starbuck, would you please explain the inconsistency in your statement? About how you used the middle level elevator.
I was nervous and I said the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I actually took a different route, I think.
A different route.
I hope you're able to deliver a straight story this time.
I'll get it. I'll get it right this time. Maybe no. I mean, probably.
Probably.
It's understandable. It's understandable to be nervous, but let me remind you, accuracy is paramount in court.
My escape route. Let's see. My escape route. What I said before was a mistake. I remember now. I took a different route. Maybe, probably. With a capsule and clay and arms, I made my way down from the upper level.
That was a short examination.
So you're saying you escaped without using the elevator?
That's right. There's a ladder that spans the upper and middle levels. I used that ladder to get to the middle level. Luckily, the fire hadn't reached the ladder, so we could make our escape that way.
No. They used a rocket to escape, actually.
Yeah, they flew out to the space center.
Yeah, they like launched and then flew back to where the rocket was, but
Yeah.
like they
With the
jumped
little
out with the
swing.
parachute. I don't know, something like that. And the capsule you mentioned. I suppose you mean the thing next to Mr. Taryn here? Was the capsule that important that you'd risk your life to take a video?
It almost goes without saying, but yeah, that capsule contains asteroid samples. Therefore, it's invaluable as research material. The spacesuit on Clay weighed a ton, but securing the capsule was also important.
I need you to answer the best of you. I need you to answer to the best of your ability. Mr. Starbuck, please remember that your verdict is riding on your testimony.
Maybe I'm guilty after all. I wonder if you can see the stars in prison. I bet it's more comfortable than a spaceship. Let's see, am I skipping
Made a
what I said was a
mistake.
mistake?
Took a different route. The capsule and clay in my arms. I made my way down to the upper level. High ground.
How could he take the body and the capsule and just go from the top of the ladder to the middle?
That is true. You can't. You would need to use your arms to use a ladder, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, safe.
I was gonna press it,
But shall we press it?
you can.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Hold
gonna
it.
be like the thing.
The upper level of the launch pad are,
That's right. That's what I said, isn't it?
granted, that route does exist. So, to recap, you had Clay over your right shoulder and capsule on the left hand.
Yeah, see?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's really important, so I couldn't let it get burned out. So even though Clay was heavy, I couldn't afford to carry him with both hands. I did the best I could with him over one shoulder and the capsule in my other hand.
So he had one hand free.
I don't think the meaning of what he said just hit him yet.
You know what you have to do with that statement. Justice don't know.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've come this far. No turning back now. It's time to present some evidence.
So Mr. Starbuck escaped with Clay in the capsule, which means it's just like in the footage. I can see why he couldn't run though.
Must have weighed over 200 pounds just by himself.
Yeah, and he had to support Clay, who was another 200 pounds. Plus, he had to ensure the safety of the capsule. I don't think I could have even walked under those circumstances.
Walking straight forward is probably about all I would have been able to manage.
It's probably that one. Though.
Yeah.
Objection!
There we
Objection!
go.
Mr. Starbuck, why don't you just tell the truth?
The truth? Let's see. The Earth is blue.
No, it's a
No,
lot
no,
of
no, no, no,
colors.
no. That's not right. So, I guess the Earth isn't blue. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Hample's Raven.
Mm-hmm. True, it is Temple's Raven. The truth, Mr. Starbuck.
Ah, the oxygen concentration is super low in this area. Prepare the emergency oxygen tanks.
Brock tripping.
Mr. Justice, the witness appears confused. Please help draw the truth from him.
Mr. Starbuck, under the circumstances at this time, you couldn't possibly have reached the boarding lounge via the upper level route.
Huh?
Not as long as this was along the escape route.
The ladder.
The ladder?
It's a step ladder.
Ooh, it's hard to aim.
To get down from the upper to the middle level where the launch pad on one corridor
It didn't
is,
say take that.
take
You
that.
did not say that. Thank you.
You would have to go down the ladder. Isn't that right, Mr. Starbuck?
Of course. That was the only way we could escape.
Objection!
Objection! But how would that work? That time you were supporting Mr. Terran over your shoulder, were you not? And remember, he was in full space gear as well, putting him over 200 pounds.
Oh. Well, it's easy on the moon. Gravity is only 1/6 of what is on the Earth.
Objection!
Objection! But the space center is located on Earth.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Short of being an octopus climbing a ladder with an adult male in space gear in one arm. What if he just like kind of throws him down the ladder? You know, I mean, he's dying
Yeah.
anyway. Like, you know, if he has to
That would
get
only
back-
make
get
his
him
that
to-
would only make his case worse.
Well,
Let's
if he
go.
doesn't do that, if he doesn't get him to like somebody to like receive help, he's gonna die anyway. So you might as well take the risk and just like you know, chuck him down. You might as well take the risk.
Touche.
While
No
carrying the
touche.
capsule in your opposite, while carrying the capsule in your other is impossible, wouldn't you say?
Oh.
No, I'm just that strong. So, Mr. Starbuck, how exactly did you climb down that ladder with your arms full?
Ah.
Mr. Starbuck, come clean and tell us the truth. Now!
Come clean and tell us the truth. Now. Ah. Engineer! Where is that engineer?
Failed in a century.
Oxygen line detected due to faulty maintenance. Evacuate immediately.
What the? He's flying the
Is it-
coop!
It's a built-in parachute.
Ah, help! I'm caught on the ceiling. Help? Anyone?
Violet, Professor Cherry Picker, we must launch our rescue mission at once.
Well, that's one way to take off while being questioned.
Now to prove his innocence so he can go to space again someday for real.
That theme was short-lived.
Hey, Edge, a question. Remember that one girl with the helicopter?
Yeah,
What case is that?
it's on case 5.
Of
Spirit of Justice.
really?
Yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about the blonde one with the helicopter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's on the last case.
I thought she was a DLC case.
No, she was on the last case. I think it got mixed with the bride. With the bride because of the yellow hair, I imagine.
Maybe, I don't know.
In general, both are goofy. Go on, Yasha.
Now then, Mr. Starbuck, do you think you can keep your feet planted on the ground?
Yes, I apologize for losing control. No.
Apollo? Oh,
My mom, I was speaking to my mom. Anyway, are you
Apollo.
ready to tell us the truth?
Hold on, this stream is not loading. Okay.
Okay, no, it's
Not that. Anything but that.
What's going on? This isn't the Starbuck that I know.
It appears Space Boy is prone to deception. Witness.
Yikes. Yes.
Thought your story odd. Perhaps the inconsistencies can be explained as the result of a medical side effect.
Ah! Prosecutor Blackwell, please don't talk about that.
What are you talking about, Prosecutor Blackwell?
Did I already state that Space Boy is, ironically, terrified of going to space? That's why he took some precautions just before the launch. For you see, traces of this anti-anxiety drug were found in his system.
What if he just, like, likes doing drugs? Oh, I sense things are about to nosedive. You mean when I
Hold it.
lose a case?
You got it all wrong. I told them during the investigation too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medications. I swear.
Was found in his system, but he doesn't remember taking it. How could that be?
Somebody must have slipped them to me. But I guess maybe that's why I don't remember. Because of the side effects. Yeah, that's why I don't remember much about what really happened.
Mods, bring of us therapist. Let's see what pills the therapist gave him. Be right back.
Take your time. Yasha?
Order in the court.
There we go. We can't get any useful testimony out of him if he doesn't remember anything.
Well, this certainly explains why his testimony kept changing.
Ugh. Why didn't he just tell me he couldn't remember?
I guess he didn't want anybody to find out he was terrified of going to space.
Maybe I really did do it.
Brings us to the answer of our original question of how the witness climbed down the ladder with a dead body.
It does? So what is it?
Dead man feels no pain and makes no complaints, just as Dono. So, the body was simply dropped down from the top of the ladder.
Oh my, I see. And then the defendant would climb down.
Whoops, sorry.
It's okay.
No.
He'd climb down with his free hand.
Objection. Drop the body down? Who would do such a disrespectful thing? Disrespectable thing. Besides, dropping the body down would leave marks on the body itself.
True.
Oh, he's back. So you are capable of quick thinking. Yes, you're correct.
Really? Oh, thanks.
Mods get him.
What is this?
It's the oxygen tank from the victim's spacesuit. ruptured. I'm sure you can figure out why.
You can't be implying it ruptured when a dependent dropped the victim's body.
I am, for they fracture easily when struck.
Objection!
Objection! Even if that's true, the tank's explosion and shrapnel would leave its mark on the body. Yet, according to the autopsy report, only the knife wound was found on the victim's body. What if he jumped down? For fun.
What?
Yeah.
No jumping, please.
I mean, he's looking pretty suicidal anyway. Anyways, you're clearly like grasping at straws with this line of reasoning.
Whoa!
Silence!
Silence. Spacesuit isn't heavy for the sake of being heavy, Justice Dono. It includes the latest technological device, and is made of the fabric of tomorrow. The fabric is made to protect astronauts from the dangers of space. So falling a few Earth yards would hardly leave a mark on the wearer.
Objection!
That's not how it works, Black Hole, but okay.
Then it shouldn't be impossible to step someone to it as well.
It should, and yet, through sheer coincidence, knife slipped through a weak spot in the suit's structure, found its way to its target.
What are the chances?
You forget that our killer is an astronaut himself, with the knowledge of how the suits work.
He's got me there.
And now, my argument has been proven. Spaceboy killed the victim in the rocket, and then dropped his body from the upper level. Climbing down, he shouldered the body, and made sure the camera recorded them. There's no room for debate about these facts. Clear that Solomon Starbuck is the only one who could have killed the Clay Terran. Here, a report regarding the astronaut's oxygen tanks. Consider it my send-off gift. Feel free to use it as payment to cross the river Styx. Cool new evidence. Hey, this report is pretty detailed.
Let's
Left
see.
shoulder.
The display left on astronaut's left shoulder shows the oxygen remaining. I guess that means the glowing cyan lights represent the amount of oxygen in the tank.
I'm done for.
You and I give up.
I'm going to prison instead of space. Goofy character.
Space boy.
Yes.
Take heart. The bejeweled night sky is still beautiful, even when viewed through bars.
You mean the stars are seen from prison?
That's right. Your cell will be your spaceship. Picture the view throughout the iron bars. It's like being an astronaut in your own craft for all time.
That's not a half bad thought.
Bro wants to go to prison.
Mr. Starbuck, Muscular Black Hole got some good.
Hold on. Spaceship prison cell, flight me! My guilt and my despair into the deepest, darkest space. And then let's get sucked into a black hole together.
Objection!
Objection! Mr. Starbuck, you can't give up hope.
Oh? Yes, Apollo?
Well, you know, Clay really looked up to you. He said you are an incredible man. He said you never give up your dreams and passion for space, no matter the situation.
He said that?
I'm not making it up. So don't give up and help you prove your innocence. For the sake of the man who respected you and believed in you. Clay Terran.
For Clay... Oh, sorry. For Clay...
You're wasting your breath.
mm. Ah!
Nice suppression kicked in there.
Apollo, thank you. I can see things clearly now.
Mr. Starbuck?
I'm fine now. Thanks for reminding me of my life's mission.
Right. We'll both be fine. I'll prove you're innocent. We'll see. And after that, we'll get we'll get you back into space. The screen froze.
Rah!
Rah!
You've ignited the booster rockets of my soul.
Schwarzfeuer.
I am on fire. I am Solomon Starbuck, astronaut, a cosmic hero chosen by the universe itself. This is no time to be whimpering and crying. I can let you and Clay down.
I think you should be whimpering, actually.
Balderdash.
The sun, the moon. All of space is calling me Solomon Soul Starbuck. Ready for launch. Begin the countdown. 5,
4.
3,
2.
1.
1.
Lift off!
I hope he actually flies.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh no, the game crashed again.
Actually, now he's just getting on his
Oh,
toes.
the stream froze.
So it couldn't handle him going so high into space.
True. FPS went to like -5.
No. Your Honor?
Well, I feel like I witnessed an actual rocket launch.
Apollo, you did it. You broke Prosecutor Blackwell's grip over Mr. Starbuck.
I can't take the credit. It was all Mr. Starbuck. He pulled himself through.
You simpletons are done messaging one another's egos. No matter how positive your mood, my advantage remains unshakable. I have but to wait for the final guilty verdict. Isn't that right, Your Baldness?
I can't live it up now. I have to stop Blackwell. I have to see this through. Mr. Starbuck just has to make it back into space.
Da-na-na.
I won't allow Clay's dream to remain unfulfilled. Got to destroy Blackwell's argument somehow. Think, Justice, think. Only people at Launchpad 1 were Clay and Mr. Starbuck. If Clay was already dead by the time this footage was taken, then the only person who could have killed him is Mr. Starbuck. So the only way to counter Blackwell's argument is if I can prove that Clay was still alive when they arrived at the boarding lounge. In which case, I should be able to find find some contradiction in the evidence itself.
I already know it.
Now let's see about this data we just received. And this supposedly proves that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay's body in Launchpad 1. But if I'm going to prove that false, then there must be something I can use here.
Enough of this farce, Your Baldness. Let's have your verdict.
Objection!
Prosecutor Blackwell, you seem to be in
didn't
quite
say-
a hurry to rush the verdict. Also objection.
You didn't say objection, thank you.
But this oxygen tank data you just submitted just now. It says that Mr. Starbuck's tank had 80% remaining, while Terran's had 0. You stand by the accuracy of this report.
Of course. Sorry, I forgot that was me.
And I suppose it means it's faulty as evidence goes.
You will explain what you mean, Justice Dono.
It's simple. This evidence contradicts the facts of this case. Take a look at here at the detailed description and you'll see what I mean.
I hope you have some evidence, Mr. Justice, because I don't see what's so contradictory.
Well, yes, Your Honor, right away.
Of course, it's
Hold
the
on.
picture. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it's the. Do we even have the picture? Oh,
Yes,
we
I
do.
do. Yes, we do.
And how does this evidence present a contradiction?
Now, the problem is this part right here. Note the remaining oxygen in Mr. Starbuck's tank as he carries Mr. Tarrant.
It appears to say 50.
Yes, but according to the data, our client's tank had 80% remaining.
The oxygen in the tank increased?
I see your honor finds this strange as I do. It's bad enough that there is a contradiction, but the increase in oxygen is beyond illogical.
Oh my, you're absolutely right. What is going on here?
Silence.
Silence. I too find it odd that the oxygen remaining has increased. It would be as odd as if my rations were to increase.
Oh.
But what is that proof? Doesn't change the fact that it's the defendant carrying the victim's corpse.
Objection. I'm gonna bet you don't get more rations because you don't abide by the rules. Either way, the oxygen remaining shouldn't increase, just as their rations don't increase. Therefore, this new information is critical. We can't overlook it.
Silence.
Silence. In that case, do you have an answer to this riddle of the mysteriously increasing oxygen? You'd better not disappoint, or I'll declare the inconsistency as mere equipment malfunction.
Prosecutor Blackwell has a point. I suppose it could be a simple malfunction. Mr. Justice, if you cannot provide an adequate counter-argument to
Blah
this
blah
point...
blah blah. Excuse me,
What?
I was saying that to the judge,
Wow.
not to Yasha. Like, I don't know, man.
Wow.
Like, you can't provide an adequate counter argument. Okay, buddy. Why is the pressure only on us? Why is the prosecutor never in trouble?
Yeah,
Ace
right.
Attorney, man. It's
True.
Ace Attorney.
The
Bro
judge
is so
hates
angry.
Apollo, man. I'm telling you. The judge
It hates
us.
everybody.
Good point.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I must bring this trial to an end. So do you think you can explain why the remaining oxygen level increased?
Yeah, of course I can. The thing to do at a time like this is turn my thinking around. Turn the chessboard around, perhaps.
Yeah?
Mr. Starbuck has no memory of it, but he claims to have carried clay. So this man with 50 on his tank ought to be Mr. Starbuck. But if anything, the display on his oxygen tank should have shown an 80. This is a clear contradiction between the report and the security footage. So maybe Clay was carrying Starbuck, and not Starbuck was carrying Clay. Think
Yeah,
about
that's the
that.
plan.
So what I should be asking is not why did the oxygen level increase? But what had to have happened to make it look like it increased? Am I making some kind of mistake in my base assumptions here?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Justice, we're waiting.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm ready to answer.
The victim was carrying the defendant. They were going the other way, so he is 0-5, yeah.
What if it was the other way around?
The other way around? Would you care to explain, Mr. Justice?
As you can see, Your Honor, both men had their helmets on in this footage. But it turns out, this is where our base assumptions went astray. We assumed that it was Mr. Starbuck helping Mr. Tarrant, but it was the other way around. It wasn't Mr. Starbuck helping Mr. Tarrant at all. It was Mr. Tarrant who was helping Mr. Starbuck to the boarding lounge.
No, 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 no,
It was what?
no, 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 no,
Dun
no.
dun 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 dun.
Order, order, Mr. Justice. You mean to tell me that the person on the right in this image is a victim, Clayteran?
It's the only way the riddle is of the increasing oxygen level can be solved, Your Honor. Is that? Okay, thank you. At this point in time, the remaining oxygen in the victim's tank was about 50%. And when the victim was found in the boarding lounge, his tank was at 0%.
Bum 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 bum.
bird.
Sorry. It's called to do something. That's right. There's nothing contradictory about the oxygen level decreasing.
This means Mr. Terran was alive as they made their escape to the launch.
Silence.
Silence. How short your memory is. Have you forgotten what you yourself proposed? Even if the victim was alive at this point in time. How did he descend the ladder with his arms full?
Objection.
Objection! Prosecutor Blackwell, you can't hurt me with a broken blade.
Excuse me?
It's true that we don't know how they got down the ladder. I suppose that the matter needs further investigating. But we have proven that Mr. Terran was alive when he reached the boarding lounge.
Oops.
This fact alone shatters your claims. And opens up the possibility that the victim could have been killed by a third party.
God.
There were two people who claimed to be the first on the scene. But can we truly trust their statements?
Let's see. These two people were Detective Candace Arm and Yuri Cosmos, right? You think that's one? You think that one of them might have given a false testimony to the police statement? Sorry.
Yes, it's certainly possible. We might have to do a bit more digging. But no, they wouldn't lie.
It seems we'll have to hear the testimony of these first two people on the scene.
Score!
Come to think of it, Detective Arm should be here in court right now.
Bro doesn't know.
Bailiff, could you please show Detective Arm to the stand?
What?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
It must be, you know, John.
I am not taking. I'm not taking him.
No, I
You're
think
not
you
taking
should.
him? What's
No.
wrong? What's
No.
wrong? Come on, I think you should take him. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Kill yourself, please.
No, like, you know, you wanted to get more
Yeah.
characters. I'm just saying.
I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't say I wanted to get more characters. Yasha, you take him. You didn't have a lot of characters.
No,
So
no,
for
no.
this
I
whole
think-
time, you
no,
only
no,
had like
I
one
think-
character.
I think
Come
we should
on
test
now.
Koday.
I'm not detonating. I'm not detonating. One of you should detonate
Okay, well,
instead.
okay, who wants him? Who want me?
I think it has to be Edge.
No.
I also think it has to be Edge. I think you
No.
should read this.
Yasha, can you read this?
No,
No.
no.
I am
Thank
not
you.
reading this. I am
No,
not
no.
reading this. I'm not reading it.
Why not? What's
It's
wrong
only a
with it?
couple of
I'm not
lines. You
reading
got
it.
this.
He's
I'm
gonna
not
speak for
reading
like 2
this.
lines. Come on.
I'm not reading this.
Well, what's wrong with it?
No,
No, why not? Come
No.
on, it's just a line.
because I didn't want to. Because I
Oh,
didn't want to.
wow, man, you're such a party
life.
pooper.
In life, you can't get all the things that you want. You know.
True. Yeah, you're just like you're gonna
Truly.
compromise a little bit, you know.
No,
Mhm.
that's exactly right. I cannot give you all what you want.
Well,
That is
Oh,
true.
there's not. Oh, we don't want anything.
yeah, just one line. It's like that's
No.
it.
No,
Hmm.
no.
Well, what do we
Let
do
me
now?
doom scroll through Twitter. Let me doom scroll through
Oh my
Twitter.
god, he hates Detonate. He hates him. What did he ever do to you, huh? He's just some guy.
Ed donated a bomb.
Like we're in a flashback, so he technically didn't even commit his crime yet. Like he
Yeah.
literally never did anything wrong yet.
Except
is
I think
completely
he's
innocent.
just about to. I think he's just about to say he committed the crime. Actually.
Hmm Oh my god.
Well,
what do we do now, Zen? Zen?
I don't know.
Hmm. Well, does anyone want to take him?
No.
No?
I think it should be Edge.
I also think it should
No.
be Edge.
No,
Oh, he wants to read it. He told me.
no.
Ooh, he wants to eat it. Ooh.
Ooh. You know, if you like don't read this, I'm gonna email Fukuhara, and they're gonna nerf Lancelot next patch.
Go ahead and do it so I can drop mid blue.
Oh my god. What if I sued SSF2 and its developers?
Do it! By all means, do it!
Oh my god, okay.
By all means, do it.
Okay, man. He's unfazed by these. Oh well.
Think
It's
he's
an endless
missing
time
out.
zone. It's an endless time zone. We're stuck
Hey,
on this. We're stuck on
I'm
this
okay.
line for the rest of our lives.
I'm okay with waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to lose.
Same.
Sure.
All right, ping me when this is
Then
over.
No.
Playing Ace Attorney. I'm not playing Ace Attorney. I'm playing Attack on Titan as we speak right now.
True.
I will not lose this battle of patience.
Well, I was feeling sleepy anyway. I'm just gonna nap on my chair, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me close my eyes for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We can do this all day.
Mhm.
I mean, we can do this
Yeah,
all day.
I will be here for
Sure.
the next 24 hours.
Same.
Go ahead and do it.
He hates that Nate so much. He is his biggest hater.
No.
He
Truly.
hates him.
And how ironic that he
No.
will be voicing Ted Tonate.
Mm-hmm.
I am not voicing Ted to Nate. Hold on.
Why?
Hold on a
He
second.
literally did nothing wrong. You have no reason to hate this man so much.
Yeah,
He's just some silly
we
guy.
just don't see the issue.
Yeah. I think you need to be a little bit more considerate about the fact that, it's just a game.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's really not a big deal to just
This
say a couple of
this
lines.
character from Zenless Zeros or whatever the game is, Zhu Yuan, looks pretty cool.
That has nothing to do with the matter at hand.
I do not care. I'm just talking about a
Well,
stupid
I don't
gacha
care that
game.
you
This
don't
character
care.
looks cool.
I don't care that you don't care.
I also don't care that you don't care that
And I don't care that you don't care that you don't care.
I don't care that you don't care that you don't care that you don't care.
Okay, buddy.
How can I
Okay,
make this
buddy.
about Ted Tonate?
True.
You simply read the lines, bro.
No,
That
that's
wouldn't be
your
about
job.
making about him. Yeah, I wouldn't want to steal the hard work and all the effort that you've put in.
No.
I think you're an excellent voice actor, dude. Come on. Don't let the talent go to waste.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm still waiting for my DGS paycheck.
Okay. How about
Well-
this then? Yeah,
I was about to say, you can get your paycheck if you voice Ted the Nate.
that is
No.
true. Capcom just emailed us actually.
Yeah, true.
Really?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Jean
can
Capcom
one of you Oh, hold on a second. Let me check Steam.
Mhm.
You
You were saying so?
I was about to say, if he doesn't want to, sure, then he doesn't have to. He shouldn't voice Ted Tonate,
Mhm.
And by not voicing Ted Tonate,
Can one of you buy me Cuphead on Steam?
No.
Sure. No,
Why not?
You're not voicing
that
Ted
costs
Nate.
money.
Yes, and when I'm good at something, you don't do it for free.
Well. Anyways, then continue what you were saying earlier.
Saying that he shouldn't voice Ted Tonate, and therefore he will listen to orders like a good puppy, like a
Mhm.
good kitten.
I'm not
Yes.
your puppy. I'm not your
Oh,
dog.
then don't voice Ted Tonate.
Exactly. I will not
Yeah,
do
so
it.
you're listening to my
Oh
order.
my god! I will not.
You're-
I will not do it instead. I will
Yeah,
not do
you're
it.
listening to
I've
my
been doing that.
order.
I will
Yeah.
not do it.
We are
Exactly.
ordering
No
these,
need
not
for
Good
voices.
reverse.
boy.
No
Good
need
boy.
for reverse. What are you
Oh,
talking
good
about?
boy,
I did
good
that
boy.
before. I did that
Don't
before.
care.
You
Good
You're
didn't
boy.
listening
open
to our
your
orders
mouth.
now. Good job.
You're
I'm
listening
not
to
doing that.
you literally are listening
Okay,
to
buddy.
orders,
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
showing us how much of a
Submissive kind of male you are, yeah.
submissive male you are. Yeah,
Mhm.
how much you want to be ordered and bossed around.
Mhm.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, Edge. I like Chainsaw Man. How do you feel about it? I think it's the best show ever made. I think Chainsaw Man is the biggest modern masterpiece that our world has ever seen. I never seen it, by the way. Oh,
Oh my
Yoon! Hello.
What's up, you?
Hey, Yoon.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're in the
Yoon.
middle of a
Okay,
stalemate.
just for 5 seconds, bro. Can you please read those lines
No,
by
no,
10
no,
today?
no.
Please
not-
do.
if you-
Please
no,
take my
don't do
place.
it,
you
don't
read
Take
it,
my
it,
place.
don't
Please
do it.
Yoon,
We're
take
in the
my
middle
place.
of a-
Please.
Yoon,
Please
this is
take
in the
my
middle
place. No,
We're
don't
in the
listen to
middle of
those
a
two goons.
stalemate.
Don't
Do not
listen to
read.
those.
Do
Don't
not.
listen
This
to
is
those
not
two
your
goons.
character.
Don't
This
listen.
is
Don't
Edge's
listen.
character.
Hold on.
We're
I
the-
am not. This is not my character. This
Yes,
is
it is.
Inferno's character. This
No,
is
no.
Inferno's
He's,
character.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
said
Inferno
it.
played
You
this
said
game.
it. You wanted.
Inferno
you
played
wanted
this
him.
game. Inferno
my
played this
God.
character.
Yeah,
Not at
and
this
Inferno is
time.
not here right
Nah,
now.
Inferno,
okay?
if he okay, we'll be waiting until Inferno joins in, or if Yune says the
No, I
lines
think
instead.
Edge is going
No,
to say this.
I
nah,
think Edge
nah,
wants to
nah,
say
nah,
it.
nah, nah,
I think Edge says
nah, nah,
tsundere,
nah.
and tsundere is like don't like show off the
Launching
fact that
Ground
like
Blue, fuck
like
you
their
too.
true
I'm
feelings.
launching Sonic Heroes, fuck you too.
Oh my god. I'm just saying, like, he's a tsundere. He doesn't want to reveal his true feelings because he's afraid that it will make him look weak.
He's too
obviously.
shy.
Yeah, he's too shy
That's
about
so
it. You know?
that's so kawaii.
That's so kawaii of
That's
the
so
Edge.
cute.
I
Yeah, what?
absolutely didn't get it at all. But
We
yeah,
know.
Okay,
sure.
so we're in the middle of a stalemate.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pick a side.
Yeah. We believe Edge should be the one to read Tetane's lines, but he doesn't want to. And now we're like just waiting for him to actually do it.
I'm willing to go all day, open this stream open all day,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for him to say the line.
Okay, then burn your CPU to the ground. I don't care.
No, no, no. I have the laptop stand. I am completely okay. And worst case
Sure.
scenario, I can cool my laptop with this method. One moment, please.
No, he's gonna use the fan technique. His strongest move.
What do you need me for?
Read the lines.
Yeah.
No, don't read the
Read the
line.
lines.
I got
No,
the
Read
fan
the
don't do it.
lines. Read the lines.
Don't
Please
read
save
the
me from
lines.
these. Save me from these two
Do not
goons
read
that
the
are based
lines.
off of turkeys. That are based off
I'm
of an
back to
animal.
ground, bro. I'm back to
Oh
ground.
my.
He's going
Oh
back
my
to grandma. Yeah.
No, my
Well,
God,
well,
please
well.
don't.
Well, Edge. Even your companion has betrayed you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm back to ground, bro.
Can you guys hear the fan
Oh
when I
my
talk?
God. Oh
No.
my God.
Oh, good. The stream probably can, and I think that makes it even funnier.
Are you waiting
That's
for Rexy or Inferno? Something like
We're
that?
okay. The situation is there's Tetonate on screen,
And Edge
and
needs
we
to
want
read his
Edge to
line.
voice him, and Edge doesn't want to voice him. So we're just
I'm
at a
not voicing
stalemate.
him.
Oh,
I'm
We're
not
not-
voicing
we-
him. I am not voicing that piece of shit. I am
We're-
not voicing
He
that.
is
Why-
not.
why
Why call
Yash-
him a piece
why-
of shit? He
why
is just some
Yasha-
guy. He is just
why
just
Yasha
some
is not
guy.
voicing the character then?
we don't want Yasha to do it either. We only want Edge specifically.
No.
To do
No.
this.
Oh, okay. Because you're
Okay, then,
racist.
okay.
Because
Yes.
Mr.
Yeah, he's
is,
racist.
Yes.
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 Oh, God.
Yes. The answer
On
is yes.
stream, you're getting yourself caught in 4K on stream.
Don't care.
Man, I've
Read the
said
fucking line.
worse on stream, bro.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
I'm going back to Sonic Heroes. Fuck you. too.
I've
Mhm.
talked about Twinks getting railed on stream before. I've done worse.
Yeah, same.
Mhm.
I talked about it many times actually, not just once. Unlike Seb.
Yeah, that's his like signature catchphrase.
So, to entertain the audience while the stream is up, what if I played Leon Kennedy whimpering in the Dead by Daylight as a YouTube audio?
Don't you shouldn't play that. I don't think so.
I mean, it's in my bookmarks on Chrome, so like it shouldn't take too long
Why
to
is it
open
in
it up.
your bookmarks?
Don't worry about that part.
All right. I just dealt 2,000 damage. Pretty cool. Is that Yoon playing Gramblo? Is that his controller?
Yeah.
I like how Yasha immediately knew too.
Wait,
She has
I need to.
experience.
Wait, just let me watch the guy and then on my way. Because it's Discord. He's always.
It picks up the controller mic.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but be honest though.
Okay,
Be honest.
Now it's okay.
It
Yeah.
sounds like he's pressing buttons on his keyboard. It doesn't sound like a
Now
controller.
it's okay. You shouldn't hear it anymore.
I know, but still, like, it sounds like a keyboard rather than a controller. Doing.
You sleepy Delta.
I'm gonna need some new friends.
We made our point very clear.
No, you did. You're just racist.
Listen, man.
True.
Who cares? Why are you letting this get to you then? Even if you were,
No.
even if you were, just like
No.
just read it. Who
No.
cares?
I'm not doing it. Okay, then if who cares, then I shouldn't care, right?
Well, you should. If you don't care, I guess we shouldn't be playing this game anymore. Sure.
Okay, be my guest. Do it. Don't do it then. Close the stream.
No,
No,
I'm not gonna
that's
close
our
my
whole
stream.
point.
I'm still
The
having
point
fun.
is that we stay. Yeah, the point is that we stay until this ends.
Mhm.
Until this line gets read one way or another by the one and
No.
only.
No,
He is such a hater.
true. I hate this server.
Hey man, you have to
Don't
admit
hate.
it.
Don't hate man. Me, shut up.
Listen,
It's
man.
you have to admit it's really funny.
Yeah, it would
It's
be
not
it would be
funny.
the funniest thing in the world if you read this line.
No.
Like even if you
It would
do
be
not
quite
Oh my
particularly
God.
find it funny, the total amount of happiness in the world would
Yeah,
increase,
exactly.
and Allah on the other side in heaven would be like, "You make the people around you happy. You make the people around you laugh," and he would be like, "Well, my creation, I will welcome you to my heaven," and then you will be as Clef branded as a good person. Think about all that.
Exactly.
But if we don't do
Bye.
it, it's like, oh yeah, just because you don't find it funny, now you're just like, you're just like being selfish. You should have been helpful to your friends. You should have made your friends laugh. You should have entertained people. Now you made a mistake. Now
By
you're less
reading-
likely to get into heaven. Think about that. It's one virtue you're missing out on. Think about it like this. It's one
By
chance to do
reading-
good for the world.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What?
By reading Ted donates line, you increases your chances of being getting into heaven. Dude.
Yes, exactly.
Wow!
Specifically high.
Wow! Wow!
Also-
That's racist. That's
No,
racist.
so that's not right.
That
I'm
is
just,
not
I-
racist.
That is not racist. I
That
told
is
you,
not racist.
you're
That is
literally
racist.
making the
Just
happiness
name-
in the world increase by
Exactly.
making us laugh.
Exactly.
Wow.
Because out of the math, you're only one
No.
person,
No.
and we're two people.
No.
Yeah, so
So-
you are doubling the happiness per second.
Exactly.
You're doubling the HPS rate.
No. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Second rate.
I'm still not doing it.
Well,
No,
but then you're making a mistake. Now you are
Sure.
not making people around you happy.
I'd rather
Now-
burn in. I'd rather burn in hell. I'd rather burn in hell.
Wow.
Yes.
I would rather burn in hell than read this Ace Attorney line. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes,
dude.
I'm crazy.
You will go to hell and read the.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
line
Your
really
punishment in heaven will be voicing Tetonate forever. Imagine that. Imagine that. That would be hilarious
How
because
do you?
like
How do
it's-
you know?
think about it like this, right? In hell,
No, I'm not
they-
thinking about. No, I'm not turning my brain off. Shut up.
No. It's because you're turning
No,
your
no,
brain
no,
off that you
no,
don't agree
no,
with
no.
me. If you were smart
I
and you
don't
think
care,
about
bro.
stuff,
I don't
you
care,
would agree
bro.
with me.
I don't care,
Well,
bro.
if you
Don't
use
care.
your high intelligence as a human being, you would agree with me, but you're not. Think about it
No.
like this: in hell, you do
Because
things you don't want.
because
You are
you're stupid.
tortured
Because
in
you're
hell.
stupid.
So,
because you're stupid.
in hell, therefore, you would be forced to read Tetonate lines forever because you don't like reading Tetonate lines. Think about it.
Oh
like this.
my god.
So if you read it now it's like, oh yeah,
No.
look, I only need to do it
Right,
once. But if you don't, you have to do it for all eternity. Yeah,
No,
What's going on?
don't worry about it.
Did he read the line yet?
No,
no,
he's a party pooper.
truly.
Imagine though,
Mhm.
2 years later, he reads the line.
2 years.
Oh,
That would
shit.
be pretty funny.
I don't think
That
it would
would be
take that
pretty funny.
long. Yeah, see, it would be pretty funny.
Exactly.
Even you would laugh.
Yep, Yoon would find that hilarious.
No, like I said you, not Yoon, but like Yoon would laugh too, sure.
Exactly, yeah. You and Yoon would laugh. Think about
And
that.
you, Narukami, as well. He would also laugh.
Exactly. Yep, him too. Bring him in. Think about it. You're
I can't believe that this is probably gonna be like the most entertaining part of this whole stream. Just like us arguing. I'm making bank off of this. Please keep being stubborn, Edge. No worries. This is benefiting me the most. I'm gonna make money off of this shit. I'm telling you. I'm gonna get so many
you will
views.
not.
No,
That
no,
is
no.
not.
Well, I hope I help your family for your financial situations, bro. I'm more than happy.
Alright, thank you. Well, I need more views to be able to apply to the monetization programs then. I need these. I need these views.
You need these?
Yes.
These what, sir?
These nuts.
These head donate lines, more like it. Got 'em.
True. I need them lines read.
Wanna know something funny? This is probably like we're like 5 seconds away from like actually beating the case too.
We are. We're almost done with the first day. Like if you read this, we're gonna be done with the first day of the game.
It's literally just gonna be over.
No.
It only takes a couple of lines to.
Yeah.
No,
you only
no,
need to read
no.
this
Free of
line and it's
everybody.
done. It's
No.
done.
I will not do it. I will not do it.
Why?
Think about.
Because I don't want to. It's as simple as that,
Well-
bro. It's as
Well,
simple as that.
sometimes you do things that you don't want to do to show off how brave you are, how strong you are. You know.
Damn, philosophical right there.
Mhm.
Shut up, man.
You know.
Think
Sometimes the struggle is as precious as the journey itself. You know. Sometimes the destination is not what matters. Sometimes, you know, having to do things that you're uncomfortable with, getting out of your comfort zone. These things make us grow as people. These things make us strive to be better. These
That's
things.
how humanity
Yeah.
has.
Yeah, whatever.
Self-efficacy, man.
Yeah, whatever, Bosso. I'm playing Sonic Heroes. Fuck you.
Well, you see, if you engage in nihilism, if you engage with just raw pleasure, if you never get out of your comfort zone, if you just release dopamine in your brain, you will never attain true happiness. Think about it like that.
That is true. That is true.
If you just doom scroll on Twitter, how will you ever find true love? How will you, experience things that others would not understand? How will you come into terms with your own emotions? How will you leave your mark on this world to be discovered by the future generations? Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. How will you have crazy stories for your son when you have a child?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You need to build up the dad lore for
Are
when
you,
your
are you
child is
really
born.
going to be the person that tells your kid, "Oh no, I didn't want to read Ted Donate lines, so
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
did it"?
No,
Are you
you're gonna
really
be
gonna do
like,
that?
I did not care what other people thought of it. You're gonna be like, I wanted to make my friends happy, so I read the line.
Mhm.
And your kid's gonna be like, wow, my dad is so
That was
cool.
so cool.
Yeah.
He's such an achiever. He's never scared to do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. He's
Such a
gonna be
cool
like
guy.
that, and he's gonna take after you. He's gonna become, the best person he can be, and you're gonna maybe be proud of your son, and your son is gonna be proud of his dad. Hell yeah.
But if you don't voice Ted Donate's line,
Yeah.
you're
Now,
gonna run up to your son, and then you're gonna be like, "No, son. In fact, I didn't voice Ted Donate just
I
because
just
didn't
gave
want
up.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me just mute you both real quick. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
I gave up in midway. I couldn't accomplish my
Peace and
dream."
quiet it is, baby.
No. Think about it like this, man. It's
And then
like
your kid
life is
is gonna
giving
be
you an
so
opportunity to be better, and you're just
Exactly.
throwing it away.
Exactly. When the life gives you lemons, you make
Yeah.
lemonade sort of thing. When
Yeah.
Ted Donate gives you lines, you read them.
You fucking read them. Yeah, it's like really important.
That's the way it
Because-
works.
Life will give you opportunities, but then life will also slap you in the face. It's never like one way or the other. So
Yep.
you avoid trouble, or you at least try to make things right when there is trouble. And when you have an opportunity to better yourself, when you have the chance to take that first step, you obviously take it. And if you do both of these things, then you can, lead a more promising life in a way that's more fulfilling. Mhm.
Exactly. But these are only accomplished through Ted Donate.
Yeah.
You can't do these without his reading his line.
Yeah,
It
because it's
actually
the first step. Everybody has to start somewhere.
It tells a whole lot about a person.
Like being able to do something that they may not inherently enjoy, being able to force themselves. It's like how I struggle with drawing, because it's something that I like. I get frustrated at it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is not turning out good, and I get demotivated and I don't want to draw anymore. so I don't do art.
Mhm.
But you see, you can be different. You can be better. You can not get frustrated at these little things. You cannot pursue perfection, and you can just learn to be happy with what you're doing, take it one step at a time, and make things better for yourself over time, because somebody who works hard can never outdo somebody who enjoys themselves and works hard.
Exactly. And think about it this way: this is not just something that betters you yourself as a human being. It also betters the world around you and the people you're close to.
Yeah, it's
Those
like,
around you, they also see your positive aura. They see your accomplishments, and they look up to you. They want to be like you. They want to do
yeah,
the things that
you
you
could
do.
be like David Goggins, dude.
You
Yeah.
you could be like
Oh.
David Goggins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who that guy is?
Does he know who they? He's not answering to us, man.
I know Yoon left, so I was asking him.
Mhm.
I can't believe Yoon is
I can't believe Yoon is dead. So yeah, you could be like David Goggins. Have you seen his video about hard men, Zen?
Yeah,
David Goggins hard men. I think I sent that to you.
I have seen David Goggins' video about hard men.
Yeah,
He
that
did
video is
such a
pretty
good
funny.
video. It is quite hilarious.
Yeah, I strive to be a band like him someday, who is with hard men. I think that's cool.
Now, I can't help but wonder if Phoenix would ever do these types of things. Because I don't think Phoenix would. I think if Phoenix was told, "Hey, voice this character," I think Phoenix would. I don't think he would back down.
Yeah, exactly. Because Phoenix never backs down. He bluffs his way to
Exactly.
victory because he's not afraid.
Mhm.
It's not something to make fun of him for, because a lot of people in the game make fun of him for being just like, oh yeah, he just bluffs his way to victory. But that takes a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Being able to wander throughout the darkness and just find your own way out somehow, because that's what Phoenix does. So, somebody who likes Phoenix and takes up after him, I feel like they should therefore, try to act more like him, be more like him. Be the kind of person that Phoenix would like.
It's not easy to accomplish the things that he's accomplished throughout his life. It's not just something that he's
Yeah.
earned and gained through mere luck alone,
Mhm.
There's clearly hard work and talent, blood, sweat, and
And
tears
there's
behind all
hearts
those actions.
beyond it all. Yeah.
What am I listening to right now? What
Welcome
the
to
frick is wrong with you?
the Apologists podcast. Okay.
This is our strategy. Do you have a problem with it?
What is wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with us. We're just talking about
Exactly.
things. Yeah, we're just introspection, I guess is the word for it. Except it's extrospection, because we're trying to make Edge introspect from outwards. I don't know, something like that.
Yep.
I'm sure
Yep.
there's a word for it.
Asking him to read a line about someone who is just putting bombs inside the tribunal.
Well, we're just
Dude,
like
he's-
think about it, yeah? It's like
Mhm.
you want to do things that you're not comfortable with yet. Like, obviously, Edge does not feel up to this task. Obviously he's afraid. Obviously he's not sure. But that's never a reason to back down, is it now?
Mhm. And it's our goal. It's our job as friends to help him through these times.
Yeah, we have to
Oh my
encourage him
God.
to do better, to be better,
Mhm.
because
Oh my
you don't want to be just anyone. You want to be someone in life.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
We're here to help him out as friends.
Exactly, because that's what friends are for. And so I don't think we will be giving up anytime soon on our
Yep. This shit is our job.
It's our job. We have made our duty.
Because
think
I mean,
that's-
think about it.
hmm
There is no one befitting such a role as Detonate, like Edge.
Yeah.
Nobody just fits it quite right like
Yeah,
him.
I think Edge has quite
That's
the
racist.
bombastic
That's racist.
personality.
And
So,
what happened to us being muted?
I think Edge has like a really lively, friendly, and bombastic personality. I think
Yeah.
he should be allowed to express these things. I feel like he should be allowed to express himself. I don't think he should be afraid of displaying his emotions by
Yeah.
conveying the emotions and dubbing a character that he is represented by. Think about it like this, I don't think he should be afraid of being the person he wants to be or being the person he is. There's a lot
And
of that
there's-
in our society these days. People just mask their feelings and wear social facades to hide their true feelings about things and just go with the flow with the herd. That's not right. It's not good.
And especially in theater, right? You have to
Mm-hmm.
understand there's nothing wrong with acting or playing as the characters who can be seemed, morally unjustifiable, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you look at something like The Boys, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Homelander is such a bad person,
Mm-hmm.
He's killing people constantly, such an asshole. But Anthony Starr, the guy playing him, just does such a well job at selling him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Such a great actor, just fits the role exactly. And I think
Mm-hmm.
it's the same
How can I
case
make
with
this
Edge
about
here.
the boys?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, because think about it like this. At the end of the day, all of this fiction, this is just art, right? And when we
Mhm.
explore the concept of evil itself through evil characters, and when we make and act as evil characters, we come to terms and better understand what being evil means, and therefore we know how to be better. We know how to
Yep.
do good because we know what
How to
evil is
avoid
now.
it.
So through the interactions that we have with art and media, and with just like moral dilemmas in general, we grow as people, as society.
Mhm.
There is a saying that if a society does not have art, if art is dead, then that society itself is also dead because there can be no cultural growth in that place. Think
Mhm.
about it like
I
that.
mean, no, there wouldn't be culture to begin with, let
Hmm.
alone cultural growth.
Exactly.
And that would be such like a depressing state of society to be living in.
Yeah, exactly. It would be like this huge dystopia where like nothing
Mhm.
mattered and life had no meaning. Like,
Mhm.
Turkey.
Exactly, right? And I think this all came to be because once upon a time in the past, somebody just refused to say and
Mm-hmm.
act certain lines in certain games and theater
Mm-hmm.
acts, right?
Yeah, like it all happened because people were just afraid to do things, to express
Hmm.
themselves, to create meaning, to create hope, all
Yeah,
because of that. You know,
but
such a
yeah,
noble quest needs pioneers. What can I say?
mhm. Somebody needs to be in the front, taking the lead, taking charge, showing people around how it's done,
Mm-hmm.
being the
Definitely so.
example, being the leader that people want to look up to.
Yeah, I believe it's like completely appropriate to say that sometimes people need leaders that represent them
Mhm.
because sometimes people don't have a voice of their own. Maybe they're not in a position of power, maybe they're not in a position of strength, maybe they're just
Mhm.
like, maybe the people don't agree with them, maybe they're being silenced by something. But regardless of what it may be, sometimes people lack a voice. Sometimes people are just not heard. Sometimes what you say is not cared about. So you need a leader. You need someone who can
Mhm.
make your voice heard. Someone who spits out the
Mhm.
truths that you believe in. So therefore, people will, cling to these sorts of people because they're a bit of a necessity in those kinds of situations. I think it's best to view it like that.
Mhm. It can be through a lot of other reasons, like the person being unable to express themselves, being afraid, being scared of,
Mm-hmm.
like showing their thoughts. The backlash that they might receive,
Mm-hmm.
or them being shy and being cautious of how to approach stuff, and that those situations like that is when leaders are that's what they're born for. That's their natural role in society.
Exactly. And when you realize, oh yeah, these people were scrutinized because they fought different.
Mhm.
They were like, they fought better. They saw things more into the future. Like they had fought beliefs, ideologies that came from the future. Then you
Mhm.
see like the rest of humanity catch up to these individuals. So like people whom were once hated now become like idols. Those people like ascend to being like saints in the eyes of people, like Jesus, for example.
Mhm.
People hated that
Yep,
guy,
yep.
but people now love
People
him
hated
now because
Jesus.
he pioneered new ideas. People hated him
Mhm.
for what he was, but then people caught up to him, and now people love him. There's been a lot of people like that throughout history. Like you got to think about that stuff
Exactly.
too, because you may get called a bad person, a heretic. You may get called anything. You may get called a lot of things for expressing the truth that you own, that the truth that you believe in. But
And
in the end, people will eventually
and
come to understand you. I do believe there's hope for humanity. For us to
exactly.
understand each other.
And that can be a difficult task for the people during the moment, right? In the heat of the moment, as leaders or as soldiers obeying leaders, because there's a lot of question that people ask, especially during this modern day and age, right? About if they're on the right side of history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing the correct thing? And I think in a lot of scenarios that can be hard
To
to get a
answer.
proper answer to, right?
Mm-hmm.
because there is no morally justifiable right or wrong in a lot of historical events. But
Mhm.
there are some where you can be like, oh, it could have gone a lot better. It could have been
Different.
not gone this way. Yeah.
Definitely, like, because we are living in unknowns, we are living in dilemmas. Like, we don't really know a lot of things until you're in retrospect, until you look at behind, and it's hard to
Hmm.
tell. So I definitely get what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's just that sort of moment and that sort of situation is just reminding me of what is currently going on now, right?
Hmm.
Edge wonders if it's the correct thing to do to voice Ted Tonate's lines. And
Hmm.
if you ask me, I think that is the correct option. I think this is one of those moments in history where there is a clear-cut answer as to what you should be doing.
I think it's understandable that he obviously does not like fully align with it. It's obviously like understandable that he like doesn't fully like see your points that you're trying to make, because again, it's a lot easier to see these things in retrospect, like what's the right thing to do in any given situation. So I don't particularly blame him for this, but I do believe, as I've told you, that there is a way for humans to understand one another, and we just have to look onto the future and see
Yep.
the bright hope that's like lies ahead of us. I think that's the best we can do, because eventually humanity will find peace. I think it doesn't matter how many wars we have to fight to get it, but we will eventually get that peace. We will eventually, come to understand one another, and we
Hmm.
will eventually we will come to stop hating each other for our differences. There will be a day
Hmm.
like that. I fully
But
believe this.
to be able to achieve days like that to begin with, we need to go through these hard times. We need to
Yeah,
go through these harsh realities,
you have to take the first
and
hurdle.
we need to take things step by step. But for that to even begin with, right, we need to take a step. There needs to be the first step to begin with.
Yeah, we have to make a building block of hope. It's just
Hmm.
it's how things will be eventually. That's just how things have to work out, because
Exactly.
it
Like,
has to start up somewhere.
this is kind of relevant to what we're talking about right now. When I believe his name was Neil Armstrong, right, the
Mm-hmm.
first person on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what if he was scared of touching on the moon? What if he
Yeah.
was scared of just leaving his spaceship?
Yeah, because like you're in space,
Mhm.
anything could happen. What if there's aliens in there? What if like the moon
Exactly.
rocks are like poisonous? Maybe what if the spacesuit
Hmm.
fails? What if like the
Hmm.
gravity screws him over and he becomes like a pudding or something? Like a lot of factors to
Exactly.
consider.
But you know what happened? You know what he did? He said one small step for men, but a one huge leap for mankind. That's what he said. And he
Mm-hmm.
took steps on the moon, and then he placed down, I believe, the American flag, right?
Mm-hmm. And then that was stage actually.
Oh, Snake, that is true. That never actually happened. So the moral of the story is we need to get an AI voice of Edge. What? Tony.
True.
Yeah, that's what this whole boils down to.
I was
All
about
of
to
this,
say, Rome wasn't built in a day.
exactly. All of this boils down to cheating and lying in your way and path to success in life.
Yeah, exactly.
You
You
should
should
never
be
do
a
things the
bad person and you
correct.
should gamble away all of your money right now.
Exactly. Nothing you say should ever be real and honest.
Yeah, true. I actually agree with Edge now. I changed my mind. I don't think he should be voicing Ted Nate anymore. I think he should never take, steps outside of his comfort zone. He should never, like do things that he's like really not really agreeing with. And he should just like live inside of his own box and just doom scroll and play Sonic Heroes for the rest of his life. I
Yeah,
think
and
I think that cheap happiness is what we need as a society to keep on living. That dopamine rush, like I think you should eat fast food every single day of your life because it like makes you release dopamine. I think you should be drinking cola every single day of your life. I think like obviously like the best way to attain happiness is just like vanity, right? Like you should need like more sex and slightly bigger muscles and more money, and that's all you need to be happy, right?
exactly,
Right, that's all you need in
exactly.
life.
What am I listening to?
Sorry,
You're
listen.
listening to them. You're listening to them yapping.
No, no,
It's
no. This is an inspirational podcast we're having.
What
exactly.
are you
This
saying?
is important. This.
Have you
It's
listened
not
to what I've been
important.
saying?
I don't think he has.
No,
It's
no.
very important.
It is quite important. Well,
It is so important that I did not listen to it. I'll just cheat on my
We're
test.
talking. we're talking about how Edge is a very good Discord kitten that
Mhm.
loves listening to orders.
Uh-huh.
And wants
And
to
he loves listening to men. When I
Yeah,
say
you would
don't fucking rate Tonight's lines, kitten, or I will kill you. He is like, oh
Yeah.
please don't kill me, and he like obviously gets like really scared, and you know like I think that that's like kind of cute actually.
He gets very shy, kawaii. You
It's
know what I
very
mean?
kawaii of him, yeah.
It's now, me personally, I would never take that though.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that either. But like, Edge doesn't seem to be that kind of person. It's like
Mhm.
it goes back to the things we discussed already. You know, it
Yeah,
really
yeah,
does.
yeah.
It's all about that. Reality is not as complicated as it may seem. A lot of things are just we have our own biases in general regarding things. It's not that reality is complicated. It's that we as people we make it complicated.
Mhm.
We make it more complicated by just like inserting our own biases. We insert like our own perspectives into things that may not necessarily apply because we want to be right. We want to feel as though we
Mhm.
are doing the right thing. We want to feel as though we are always correct in what we say. We want to feel as though our opinions are valid and correct, and we want to be validified in that. So we
Mhm.
make things a lot more complicated than they have any right to be. So I don't think reality
Exactly.
isn't really that complicated. It's just like fucking atoms around me, dude. It's
Mhm.
really not that hard. But like, you
The
know,
the human brain and the mind are truly one of the most complex things
hmm
in life
yeah, in
in
all of
general.
existence, really, yeah. It's
Mhm.
like we have the ability to like take this like simple thing and make it like a million times more sophisticated just in the way that we perceive it, just in the way that we like
Mhm.
express it. And I think that's interesting. Like we can take like the seemingly meaningless thing and like attach to it like 1 million different meanings. Like
Yep.
music, when you think about it, it's just like a bunch of fucking like goofy sounds in like a
Exactly,
specific
bro.
pattern. But
They
like
just
you know what we
they,
do? We like make music, we express music, we laugh and cry at music because it makes us feel
Mhm.
emotional. You know, like when you listen to like a sweet piano melody, you can feel like the tears rolling from your eyes, dude, and like that
Mhm.
means something to you. That evokes something in you, right? But like you know,
Mhm.
it's just some like fucking goofy sounds. It's like
Yeah.
just some vibrations in the air. It doesn't actually have any meaning. We chose to give it meaning, and you know that's what
Exactly.
matters. As long as it has meaning for us, then it does ultimately have meaning.
That's what all of human life and existence is truly all about.
Mhm.
Us humans, I mean, the whole concept of money, right?
Mhm.
It's just a piece of paper that we made
Mhm.
and we gave value to it.
Yeah, we just convinced ourselves. We gaslit ourselves really hard into believing it's like significant, and it just became
Hmm.
that way because everybody mutually agreed that it is significant. You know, if everybody
Hmm.
agrees, that just becomes the truth. That's just how it works, right?
Hmm.
So like,
And that's just
hmm?
yeah. Go on.
I was about to say like, you know, that's just like how things work. We just like mutually agree on things, and that's just like how society's
Hmm.
born. You know.
Exactly. That's how society is born. That's how society grows, right? It's never like society is never gone anywhere through selfish means.
Like
It always has to be some sort of group and collective effort.
think about it like this, yeah? Like the only like innate thing that we have is like a survival instinct, right? And everything else is like
Hmm.
learned. So like when you think
Hmm.
about it, like the entire reason why we think murder is wrong because everybody was like, yeah, that shit kind of sucks, and we just like all
Exactly.
mutually agreed to not kill each other, and like we decided killing things
Hmm.
is bad. So now we don't kill things. But like, you know, if you try to explain this scientifically and not emotionally, you would not have been able to explain like our moral principles in any way because they like don't have any
Hmm.
scientific like basis. It's like a fully emotional thing. It's like fully a brain thing and not a like
Yeah,
world thing.
and the human morals and their emotions, they're such an intriguing thing.
Mhm.
It's something that how should I say? It is something that if you were to ask
Mhm. Zen? Uh-oh. One moment. Un
things,
momento,
they
por
would be
favor.
looking at us.
Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. Go on.
I was saying if there was a being higher than us
Mhm.
that was not able to comprehend our thoughts, our morals, our emotions, right? They would be looking at us in such a weird way. They
Mhm.
just would not be able to comprehend why humans do the things that they do,
Yeah,
right?
imagine like an alien, right? Just like casually like entering like
Mhm.
the human planet and just like seeing the things that like people do. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
like why do you do X thing? We just do it because it's like fun or like funny, and like this has no benefit to us in actuality. And like obviously
Mhm.
this alien in question would be like weirded the fuck out. Like why do you play Ace Attorney and like voice Detonate, and then obviously you're gonna be like, oh well yeah,
Because
this
it's
is
fun.
this clearly makes my friends happy, and if my friends are happy,
Mhm.
then obviously I am also happy. So so I did it, and the alien's like, well, it doesn't benefit him. It benefits somebody else other than him, but he chose to do it anyway, and it also made him happy to do something that doesn't benefit him, just because of his like emotional state, just because like, oh yeah, he gave the act of doing this meaning in the first place, and I think that's crazy, man. That's insane, you know.
Can you just
It's-
stop yapping? Can you just stop yapping?
Well,
Now it's been like
can
10
you read
minutes.
your
So I'm
line?
not. No.
Well, hey Zen. So how do you feel about this
Can
whole
you read
thing?
your line? Yeah.
No.
Well, I think
I
this
mean,
just, like,
if
goes
you
to
really
tell us.
ask me,
Yeah, Zen.
go on.
I was just gonna continue like the
well-
conversation from where we left off. That's it.
Yeah, you can go on. You can go on.
I was like, I think that's like insane, isn't it? Like the fact that humans can just like do things, even though it has no like scientific, biological, physiological, like or instinctual benefit to them. It's just like something they just like chose to do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, like it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's kind of insane.
exactly. It is just like it's very complex to me that this is something that can happen. I mean, just look at it this way: our morals and emotional levels are
hmm
such at such a level that is hard to comprehend that some people, not some people, but like you said, the alien example, right?
hmm
That could be we could shape and change genuine history and society made by other
hmm
beings in existence other than us by
Hello.
purely morals.
Hello,
Hello, Evra.
Evra.
Hira, you take over. See you guys.
Mhm.
See ya.
Hello, Evra.
See ya, evening.
We're playing.
No, we're not
No,
playing
no,
anything.
no. We're playing
Shh,
Ace Attorney.
Shh, we're playing Ace
Okay.
And
We're playing
yeah, we're
Ace
playing
Attorney.
Ace Attorney, and
Trust.
we're currently waiting for Edge to
To read
voice
his
his
damn
line.
line, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he doesn't
No.
want to.
But he's,
So now we're waiting
he's
for
very
him.
stubborn.
No.
He's very.
Yeah,
like,
and
Fuck
so
you for that. Shut up, man. I'm not doing that.
that's not very
And
nice,
so-
is it?
and so we were discussing
Like
about
humans and humanity as a whole, and
humans,
like
humanity,
the
and
experience.
moral.
Yeah, we are just like like these beings, organisms. That's like we're just like
I would
experiencing
voice the line.
ourselves in the
I
universe.
would voice. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I would voice the line if you give me money.
What? How much money is it?
All your bank account.
So $2.
$1.
No, $10.
No,
$10.
$10 is too
That's
much.
not his whole bank account.
We settle this for $5.
Yeah, that is it.
$5.
If that is all, no.
No, well, then let's continue this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, look, I've had fun long enough. Just say the magic word.
What is
Say
it?
the magic
What
word.
magic word? I don't get it.
Say the magic word. Say the magic word.
I
Is
don't know
that
what
easy?
the
Say the
magic
magic
word
word?
is.
Read the
You
line.
know what the magic word is. You know what the magic word is.
The
What
bad
is the
shit is
magic word?
bananas?
No,
Read the
I
line.
don't know what the magic word
No.
is.
you don't. You know what the magic word is.
I
Also,
don't know.
quit this mid ass game. Then just
Hold
go.
on, man. Hey, fine, I guess we go back to Ace Attorney. Hold on.
Just when he gets into the
Okay,
game,
just say the magic word, bro. It's
I
that
don't know
easy.
what the magic word
You
is.
know damn well what the magic. You know damn well what the magic word
I
is.
don't
You know
what
damn
the
well what it
magic
is.
word
Just
is.
say the.
I
You
think
know
just
what
wants
the,
you to alt tab it all.
you know what the
honestly.
magic word is.
I thought they changed the stream.
You didn't?
You didn't.
Yeah, you're still making us
Okay,
watch
line
Rainbow
is
Six.
cheating, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah.
Rainbow
Uh,
Six Siege.
No, it's Ace Attorney. Don't look at
This
this. Close
is
your
just
eyes.
the-
Close your
yeah,
eyes.
this
Close
is
your
just
eyes.
the new Ace Attorney update.
Come on, both of you. Come on, both of you. Just say the magic word, and I'll do it. No problem. I have
know
no issue.
what the magic word is.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
shit.
no clue what you're on about.
Come on, I know damn well you have a clue what I'm on about. Come on, just say it.
I don't.
We would say it if we did.
If you don't, you have my word for it that I'll say the line. Just say the magic word.
We don't know
I don't
what
know.
it
I'll
is.
give you
If we
$5.
You
Is
know
that the
what it
magic
is.
word?
You know what it is. You know what it is.
I love magic.
I
Is
can
that the
literally
magic line?
only think of that shit is bananas.
Yeah.
You're lying. You need to stop lying to yourself, Zen. It is
Give
very
us a
bad
hint,
for your
man.
health.
Come
Do you
on, come
know?
on. Give
Do
us
you
a hint.
know?
Give us a
Hold on,
hint.
hold
Give
on.
us a hint.
Do you know? Do you know how bad it is when people lie to yourself? You play Athena Sykes, and she would tell you that it is completely wrong to hide things from your heart, to hide things inside your heart, and not just do anything of that sort,
I
and not
think
do
if
anything
we
about
had,
it.
I think
Let me speak. You yap for like 10 minutes. Let me speak.
Well, we had a reason
Listen.
for our yapping.
Now, I also have a reason for my yapping.
Well,
It is a very legitimate reason.
Mhm.
If none of you if none of you say the magic word, it just feels like you are desperate for it. You're like desperate for it. When in reality you shouldn't really be desperate for it. You should support all your friends and families for saying it, for doing it. So and to show your affirmation and kindness to one another and your love for one another, you should just respectfully tell one another the magic word. And you know damn well what that magic word is. You're just
I
being
think the
in
magic word
denial.
is
Just
fake.
like how Gordon Ramsay treats his clients.
But what if the magic word wasn't
Yeah.
real? Can you prove that it is real? Do you have any proof that the
Is
magic
the-
word exists?
It is real. It is
Well-
real. It is in the dictionary. It is in the dictionary. Just search up the P word.
P?
penis?
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
the magic word?
Penis. Penalized.
Oh,
Penalized.
penalized?
That is not-
How could I have done that? You were trying to say the whole time. It's penalized, by the way.
It's-
Not
Yeah, it's
Clearly
penalized.
penalized.
It's penalized.
Thank you, Edge. Thank you.
Regardless,
No, not penalized.
it is penalized, bro. But regardless, you need to say the magic word, bro.
Isn't it penalized? I just said it.
It's not penalized. Okay, I'll give you another hint for my baby girl here. It's P and L.
P and L.
Please.
Please?
Then the first letter is P and the second letter is L.
Hey, Edge,
Yeah,
please
please.
read your line.
Okay, one said it. Can the other guy say it?
Isn't it?
Oh,
I
you
said
died. You
please
didn't
twice.
say you didn't
I
say
said
please.
please
You didn't
three
say
times.
please twice. It was 7. Please, okay. Both of you say at the same time then.
What is it, like a switch in like a
Okay.
puzzle game? Okay.
Yes, it's like a puzzle game. Yeah, it's like a puzzle game. You have to show me. You have to show me. Hold on. You both of you have to show me your kindness and your acceptance of a most. Come on. No. We have to. No. I also forgot. We also like both of our continents like despise each other. So we need to make evolution with one another. And
I
this is
don't
the
despise
day
you.
right now. This is the day. No, but like our countries despise one another basically.
Good point. Go on.
Okay, and so this is gonna be a revolutionary day. That Turkish men agree and combine forces with a Kurdish person to make revolutionary changes to the world because the world is a
What is
corrupted
this
place
revolutionary
as it
changes?
is.
I would like to know your terms and services policy.
It's just saying please.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just it. That's just it.
Okay, well,
Okay,
fair
and
enough.
Zen as well. Zen should say that as well.
Okay. At the same time you said.
Yeah, at the same time.
Okay.
I
Well,
hate the 7
if you're off by one
countdown.
frame, then I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Wait, do a countdown. Then, so-
Okay. On go, okay?
Come on.
Three.
Come on.
Okay, what do we need exactly? Do we just say please? Is that it? Then?
No, but you just you
Read
both
the
you have
line,
to
please.
say, please say, read the line, please. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And
okay.
Zen has to finish this stupid Rainbow Six Siege gameplay.
I'm
Just go.
doing so bad, bro. Don't look at my score. Honestly, don't look at me, really.
How could you have more losses than the round itself? Einstein didn't develop the whatever that is. I don't remember.
I know the video you're talking about.
yeah, it's fun. Okay,
Hey, do a countdown.
Alright.
quit the
Three.
game of Siege.
You know, it's almost over. Give him a second. It's almost done. The match is almost done. Anyways, do I count
Wait,
down
I
now?
need to be out of siege for it to count.
Yes.
Aw.
Why does? Why is there an anti-siege rule? Alright,
He hates siege.
Come on.
give it just a second.
Alright, wait, the game
This
is
is the
over.
final round.
This is the final round, yeah.
Alrighty. Are you still streaming? You're still streaming this.
I'm streaming Rainbow, yeah.
you're in the
Dude,
Yap session.
this
You're in the
is-
Yap session right
I am-
now.
I am 1 in 13. I
How could
have 1 kill.
I mean,
Nice.
it's
Nice
better than
strategy, bro.
it's
Now, can
more
you
than
quit the
necessary
game?
for one who's a man. Think about that.
This is the worst I've ever played. Alright, here we
Yeah,
go.
sudden death
This is
gaming.
for Ted Tonate, baby.
My goat. W explosion.
I wonder how long. I wonder how long the app session was.
No! Get him! Get him! Boom! Boom! Oh my god! Come on!
Come on, he's got it.
No! No!
No!
Oh my god.
How is he so ass? Okay, I should be saying that. I'm 2 and 14.
That's a good point.
Alright. Just quit the game, bro.
Alright.
Quit the game.
I'll
Quit the
go
game.
for
Go
it.
back to Ace Attorney.
Hey, hold on.
Alright.
Oh my goodness.
Ace Attorney's still here.
3, 2, 1, say it.
Please read the line,
Please?
please.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm watching seats.
I'm just
How
kidding. I'm
much?
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
I have an announcement, everyone.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! You read the line.
Now for the revolutionary change between Kurds and Turks. Turkey will now get annihilated. Thank you very much for signing.
I have
the
no
petition.
objections to this. Thank you.
I have no complaints with that. Let's go. That's a good thing, actually. Next line.
This will
Turks
go
advance.
down. This will go down in history as one of the Toho gaming moments of all time. I
True.
tell you.
Can somebody pink Yasha? Please.
Yasha, come back. Hey, Seven.
Mhm,
Oh,
what's up?
she's back. She's back.
Welcome back, Yasha.
Say
Well-
them. Welcome back, Yasha. Hold on.
Did you
Let me
stop
see if I can
fighting?
play that video. Let me see if I can play that.
We're
video.
not actually fighting. We're just being funny.
No, what happened
Yeah, we're
is
just being
Edge,
fun.
Edge saw me being so bad at Siege. He was like, you know what? I think this guy deserves it, actually. Here's a
No,
compensation
Yasha.
gift for him.
No, Yasha. Stop. Don't listen to this goon right here. This true situation is, I have thought of a very revolutionary change for the relationship between Turks and Kurds, because I'm Kurdish and they're Turkish, and one of our countries and both of our countries despise one another, one more so than the other. And I was like, okay, this is a revolutionary moment between us, because we'd finally agree to do one thing that'll be
Together.
revolutionary. Yeah, together, that we would do one thing that'll be revolutionary, because somebody from the future is going to write this moment down as the one and only moment that a Kurd and Turk actually discuss things with one another, and there's something revolutionary again. And one of the terms and condition plans were, and the terms and condition agreements were, to destroy Turkey, and they agreed to it. And so I read the line.
What
And
if
so-
what if
and so I
we
read the line.
nuked the entirety of the Middle East? I feel like the world would be out of problems.
No. What if we destroyed Turkey?
No.
Congrats, I guess.
Okay.
The world would be 1% better. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Maybe two.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe two.
Okay, whatever.
Let me see if I can find that video. Okay, Asha, do your line, please. We're sorry to keep you waiting.
What's the meaning of this? We're in the middle of a trial.
Yeah, what's the
here.
meaning of us
What's
yapping for 30
the
minutes?
meaning of all of this?
We had to wait 1 hour.
Please remain calm and listen carefully. Someone has reactivated the bomb. The bomb was defused, but it's about to explode.
That shit is bananas.
A bomb?
What if that bananas was shit, huh? Did you ever thought about that?
I never. That's a very philosophical way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Everybody run!
Pig, I don't want to die.
Oh no! Everybody's panicking. I think we should be too, if you ask me.
Well, why are we standing still and doing nothing?
I don't know why. Silence. Endless chickens with a death wish. The lot of you, calm yourself before all else. Come on, Apollo. Let's get out of here.
What about Mr. Starbucks' dream? And who will carry out Clay's final? Dude, you're gonna fucking die! I don't care what happens to me. I'm not letting some bomb blow the truth up forever. I refuse to let things end here.
Apollo, this is no time to be dramatic. If we don't get out of here now, we are going to die. Come on, this way.
Hey, ouch! Let me go!
Apollo!
Juniper? She hasn't evacuated yet? Juniper! Are you alright?
Apollo, no! Not that way. And scene.
Hold on.
And scene. We're literally like 5 minutes away from ending. Unironically,
We
dude.
were.
Yeah,
And now
yeah,
instead of
we-
taking 2 hours, it has taken 3 hours because we
Yeah,
sat up
but
here
it
for
was-
40 fucking minutes.
It was really funny though. It was.
I feel so sorry for that one guy who's gonna like go through our Ace Attorney tier like playlist and just like watch that shit.
I just.
I feel so
do you
sorry
wanna
for that one
do
guy.
you want to continue? Do you want to
I
continue?
don't want to continue.
Why not?
I'm
Why?
tired. I'm tired of shit right now.
Well, you had that whole energy up your ass to talk about.
Yeah, I used
philosophical
all of
shit
it.
every
Yeah,
time.
that's what all of it went to.
Yeah, all of our management and that. Okay. 3 hours is
don't
good.
know
3
how
hours
much-
is good.
You don't know how much brain power it requires for us to constantly find new things to talk about.
Yeah, like we rotated to the same exact
In
topic
one
like 5
conversation
times.
Yeah, just phrased differently.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
very smart.
Crazy. Really.
We are.
I'm
Welcome
very
to welcome to Toho Gaming, Asha, where the impossible is possible.
No,
with these
impossible
two
is still
goons
very
right here.
impossible. Everything
With these
is
two
possible.
goons right here, everything is possible.
What if, yes,
on.
for example, impregnating another man. That's possible. In Toho Gaming. You can
Anyhow,
get twins pregnant.
so we're not gonna do the investigations.
Guess not. No.
Guess not, I guess
Oh.
not. I'm gonna like explode on my bed. I'm just gonna like fucking boom. I'm just gonna immediately fall
Oh,
asleep.
that's a Ted to an 8 reference.
Yeah, but yeah. By the way, Edge, I think you acted really well as Ted Nate. I think that was a perfect fit for you.
I
You
disagree.
did
He literally used his normal voice. He didn't even put anything.
No,
into
no,
it.
no. His normal voice is the perfect fit. That's the whole point.
Okay, touche.
But hey, at least Turkey is gone now in like 10 minutes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Also, I forgot the other part of the terms and conditions. Both of you are also gonna die, so Rimbozo.
Oh well.
Let's go.
You think I
Like
give a
this
shit?
deal. Truly the best one we've took so far.
Sure. This it's like that one like Donald Trump.
You're
quote.
taking no. You're taking one for the team.
We truly
Well,
are.
like taking 2 because both of us are taking one for the team.
Bro, Yasha
So, 1 + 1 is
immediately
2.
launched up League, bro.
Yeah.
She's worse than us.
She is so much worse than us. Oh my god.
Good.
Why do all girls in this server play like, you know, the worst games of all time? I'm sorry, but like, Chu also plays League, right? And fucking Fi plays Fortnite. So you know, play good games,
Well,
please.
if you want to blame someone for me playing Link, you have to blame with Dennis.
Yep, ping him.
Thanks, NF.
Ping him at once.
Like, I played because he was playing, and when I started the game, he quit the game.
I see.
Now I'm just stuck.
Playing alone? Oh,
Left
sound like you,
alone.
Andy. I'm so sorry for that.
Oh,
So sorry.
No.
to hear
I
that.
don't play.
now,
alone.
Yasha, let me introduce you to this game called Rainbow Six Siege.
True.
Oh, no, thank you.
It's the best
can
game
get
of all
it.
time.
Can any of you buy the game from me? It's like $8
It is
or $6.
honestly maybe.
No, honestly, yeah,
If you want to play together, maybe yeah. it's really
I
fun.
need to get my paycheck first, but sure.
Yeah, but one of you has to teach me how to play the game.
That's
I don't know.
fine.
It's very simple.
We don't
You
know how
see
to
a
play the
guy-
game either.
You see a guy, you shoot.
True. And you shoot the guy.
Damn, it is that simple.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we played ranked for the first time, and Clock was so angry because we lost like 4 games in a row without
All
getting
4.
a single round.
Okay.
Not a single round we won during 4 games.
Yeah. It was pretty funny though. So
was,
there's
it was.
that. Oh jeez. So yeah.
I love
since-
Toho Gaming. I love Toho Gaming.
I can't believe we managed to keep the yapping session up for like fucking I don't know how many minutes long. I really wish I was like the fucking like
Very long.
scenes that we made then. I kind of like remember to like use them like halfway through, and I was like, oh, it's too late now, so I just like didn't use it at all.
And hey, Seven, did you watch the video that I sent on voice chat?
Dude, that
Let me
video
check
is
it out in
so
a bit,
good.
Arlen. Oh my god, we gotta end the fucking stream, man. Like, I genuinely feel like so sorry that like one guy who's like decides to watch this playlist or like put it on like YouTube, and like he likes to put up with this shit, and like he has to like skip ahead for the next 30 minutes before he can like move on to us playing the video.
end the case.
Yeah, just press like
and
end it
say
immediately.
2 lines.
That would be the worst thing ever. I
to
am
be fair-
preemptively saying this. I am very, very sorry, but it was kind of funny, so I have no regrets about it. I'm just sorry, but I would have still done the same thing. I'll stream. Ban this guy. Mods ban him.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream now then.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Yasha, say bye.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry
Bye, bye,
for
bye.
delaying this, but bye-bye. It's for the
Yeah.
funsies.
All right. Have a good night, everyone. See you guys next time in Apollo
See ya.
Justice, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, Part
Phoenix
9.
Wright, the always right person for
Yeah.
the job.
It's
is
gonna be
out.
Part 9 next time. This was Part 8. Cool beans, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Good night. Good night. No. Good
night.
night, evening, morning, afternoon, or whatever. Good solar eclipse, like whatever kind of predicament you're in. Bye bye.